This is the Old 77 Podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Old 77 Podcast.
Go Cardinals!
Hey, hey, hey.
I am a new medical marijuana recipient in Missouri. You know, honestly, man,
Everything's on the up and
to
up.
be 100% honest with you, I was so worried about doing this. Like, you totally qualify for this. You have a valid excuse.
There you go, baby.
And I was like, holy shit.
Bet.
Here I've been sneaking under the table. Hey, Dave, what are you doing later?
Buddy.
Buddy, you got a car? Come on over, man.
Want to hang out, bro?
Want to hang out, bro?
Yeah, weed brings people together, what can I say?
You know?
Who are you?
Turn it up, let it blast. Hey, bitches, this is Old 77 Podcast.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Impressive.
Warning. Foul language may occur due to the subject matter.
We shot a lot of people together. It's been great.
Join our Patreon Clubhouse today. Clubhouse members get early access to episodes and exclusive after-hours content
At patreon.com/theold77podcast.
Got me some slack, Jeff.
Thanks for listening.
Chomp don't want to help. Chomp don't get that help.
Attaboy.
From the Old 77 Studios in Jefferson City, Missouri, this is the Old 77. It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
World. Get in there, Kev. Come on. World. There you go. Good job, buddy.
All right.
Hey. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to 140, boys.
Here it is.
My buddy Kev is on the show with us tonight. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Avid listener of the program.
Are you really?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
He listens
Why are
a
we
lot.
always surprised?
Really? Yeah.
Wait,
What?
Really?
I'm not the only one that listens to this show? Yeah, man. Yeah. So you've been itching to get on the show, man. I was excited to.
Yeah, I
excited
think
to
it'd
have
been
you on
fun.
this week.
Oh, it is fun.
We always have a good time, man.
Always a good time here.
Absolutely.
This
man.
is true.
Some say it's a
These-
gay old time.
This true.
Well, some might say.
I know
might say.
when sitting there, working and listening to the podcast, I'll like catch myself like talking to you guys, just sitting there listening to the show. Like,
I told Scotty, I was
Totally
like,
agree.
he listens to every episode, so he practically feels like he knows all of us. You
He
know?
was like,
Yeah,
this
you-
guy's Kevin. He's this, and this. I don't need to introduce you guys because he listens.
Yeah, you already know.
That's like if I ever meet Joe Rogan, like I'm gonna feel completely comfortable because I already know the shit
You
that
already
he
know the
talks
dude.
about. Like I just start a conversation.
Not
you
straight
know what I
fanboy
mean?
out.
Just
Yeah.
remember, you don't know the guy. That's
But I
That's
feel
good
like
point.
I do. Like I
Good
feel like
point.
he's a pretty genuine dude. Like I feel,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like the Joe Rogan on the air is probably about the same as the Joe Rogan off the air.
I bring shit for Joe Rogan to bend, and then when he didn't bend it, I'd be like, you a bitch now.
You a bitch, Joe. You a bitch.
I'm at my
better
favorite
than you.
podcast. I think he could.
I think he
I had
could.
to
as
keep
well.
that do quite a mind. bit. Yeah.
who was your favorite podcaster that you met?
Conrad Thompson.
Yeah,
Who's
what
that?
podcast is it?
Oh, a lot. He's got a lot, but mostly wrestling themed. Yeah, I met him in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. They were doing a live event with Tony Schiavone and stuff.
Oh yeah.
That was really cool.
The Shivani. What were the Shivanis called? They were called something.
He was an announcer.
But didn't he have a family of wrestlers though?
No,
And they used to. Didn't they do wrestling at the Chase?
I think you're thinking of somebody else. Maybe the Von Erichs.
Well, the Von Erichs. I know the Flying Von Erichs.
I don't
Dude,
know.
I read a
So
couple.
this was a local St. Louis thing. Like I used to hang out in St. Louis and go down there, and they used to do like wrestling at the Chase and stuff like that when I was a kid.
I don't know. This
That's
wasn't
what I
my
was thinking, that he
territory.
was somebody from back in the day. But
See, when
I
we
think
were
I'm
kids,
wrong.
when we start going too far back,
I know.
in both of our childhoods, you get to the territory days, and
Yep.
your
I'm a little older.
Your pre Hulk Hogan ain't my pre Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Like anything
Right.
pre Hulk Hogan is going to be different depending on where everybody lives.
Well, you grew up down south, Tupelo. I grew up in Illinois,
Jerry
Central
Lawler
Illinois,
country.
You know, so yeah.
Jerry Lawler country. You're from Harley Race
Yep.
country.
Yep,
What
Harley
country
Race
am
was
I
big.
from?
America.
Well, where were you born?
America.
Right here.
motherfucker.
Dave would have been from right here.
Yeah.
From right here, Harley Race.
Is there any
Yeah,
wrestlers
you
from,
still
from
would've
Missouri? Are there any famous Missouri wrestlers?
Randy Orton, Harley
Okay.
Race.
I know that name. I know
Harley
Randy
Race
Orton.
used to do wrestling at the Chase.
Okay.
And so that's
Trevor Murdoch is from here somewhere. He's from actually really close to here. I think he's from like Lynn or some shit.
Dude,
oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
shit. Yeah, bro. That's like 20
Yeah.
minutes.
I saw a couple articles this week. I think like on TMZ, man.
Way
like,
to power through that, Dave.
Thank you. Didn't a wrestler just recently die?
Steve Nash's
yeah,
boy.
Jay Briscoe and the Briscoe brothers
Didn't
from Ring of
like-
Yeah,
Honor.
man.
And didn't like
Yeah.
Steve Nash's son just like die?
Kevin Nash.
Or sorry, Kevin Nash.
That was last
Nash.
year.
Yeah, I was
last
like,
year?
holy shit, man.
Yeah, he was
This
doing
dude's
his
getting ready to,
podcast by then. Yeah.
Oh. Is it like recently he's getting ready to like?
No. He's doing his podcast, but his
Oh.
son died like right after he launched the thing.
He went into cardiac arrest from.
Damn.
Like
We've had a lot of cardiac
Well, speaking
arrests.
of,
was
we
coming
got, it
off of,
completely,
Yeah.
we got it completely wrong last time. It was Lisa Marie Presley,
Yes.
Elvis's daughter. who
We
died.
did.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were talking about it right as it happened, and man,
Yeah.
we all thought it was Elvis's.
And then I
wife,
got home
you
and I
know?
texted Scott. I was like, bro,
I fucked up.
I showed a clip of Elvis's wife.
Nice beaver.
It wasn't Elvis's wife. It was Elvis's wife's daughter, otherwise known as Elvis's daughter.
But you know what? I really like making big mistakes like that because people always feel the need to tell us
to
about
comment,
it.
To recorrect.
Yeah,
it.
it's
And I
good.
love all the comments.
You
Love
get the
them all.
hits, yeah.
love them all.
Any publicity is good publicity, even if they're mad at us, right?
Yeah, boy.
Those are the guys that usually come back and listen harder.
Absolutely.
Oh, what are they going to talk about now?
You're haters. You're
That's
haters, man.
They don't know
that's-
what the hell
if you
they're
guys
talking about.
remember, if you remember, like Howard Stern being on the air. That's how his people were.
So, Scotty.
Yes,
your-
sir. What do you got
your
on there?
Mrs. Car Wash.
Oh yeah, she went on so we do the yearly girls trip to the Dominican Republic. Her and her friend go down to the resort.
Yeah, we got
hang.
some Dominicans.
We got some Dominicans here. Little stogie action for you.
Cigars.
There you go.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Cigars.
Come forward with it. There you
There we
go.
go.
There you go.
Good enough.
Not actual
So, yeah, good
Dominicans, but Dominican cigars.
These are the only ones that are legal in the U.S.
Not actual
Just saying.
Dominican people. The
So if
cigars.
you guys-
So, are you sure you cool with us firing one?
Yeah,
up?
man. She's
Fuck it, I'll fire one
She
up,
has
too.
no problem
shit.
with smoking stogies.
Yeah.
No problem with the other stuff.
Just no cigarettes.
Just no
Just no
ciggies.
ciggies.
No
Give me one of
ciggies.
those
That's
bad
her
boys.
rule.
No darts.
It's been a
No
long
darts.
time
No
since
darts.
I've had a stogie.
Well, thank you,
Yeah, man.
Scotty, and
Feel
thank
free.
you, Andrea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
She was
I
like, what do
mean,
you-
I mean, Mrs. Car Wash.
Thank you. I was going to correct you on
she
that.
was like,
Yeah.
what do you want? What do you want? I was like, I don't need anything. Just come back safe
Yeah.
and bring some
Come back
stogies
alive.
with you.
Now, wait a minute. Are we supposed to cut these things?
Nah, I think these should have a hole
Yeah.
in them.
They do?
That's pre-made, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Bite
little
it off,
ones, like
Dave.
these,
Be a man.
The cigar. Wait, what do they call
These
them?
are
Cigarillos.
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 Yeah.
You don't have to cut. It's
Yeah.
the big ones you gotta cut.
So this one's cool.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
good.
that's why we got these. The great
So
big
so hold
fatties,
up.
man.
What you're saying is only the big ones get cut?
Yeah. That's what they said.
Pretty
yeah.
much. Pretty much.
Fuck
So,
Scotty,
yeah.
you got some fire over
I was
there?
going to say,
Fucking
I'll have to
huge,
go
then.
get you one. Hold on, y'all. Let me,
This is, I
mute
think, the
myself.
first time we've ever smoked stogies on the show. I'm
You
kind
hand
of
me those
excited.
scissors.
Also,
Yeah.
on the stogies, I've
want-
actually my favorite thing
Bruh.
instead of the clipper.
Yeah, yeah.
They call it. I
got
honestly
you.
don't
It's
know
sharp.
what it's
It's a
called. My
razor
old
blade.
squad leader had one and
Yeah.
kept it on his keychain, but he called it a bungholer.
Bungholer, I like
poked
it.
It stuck in and it pulled a perfect little hole out without making a mess and everything on the
yeah.
back end.
See, I need one of those for that Cuban cigar that I managed to get my hands on.
Nice big old fatty.
Yeah, it is a big fatty. And by the way, I'm pretty sure that
Similar to that.
I'm pretty sure that you're allowed to have Cuban cigars in America. You just can't
Purchase.
You can't purchase them.
Right, well, and you can't fly a bunch of Cuban cigars in.
No.
No,
but if you have them, I don't
So,
think it's an issue.
Kind of like this. It's
his
like
was
this in theory.
his was small, about like
Probably
a
had-
large pill. It was just a black thing. You popped it open, it had the circle
Yep.
around. You just stuck her
And it
in,
just went
pulled
right
it
in,
out,
right?
and then
Yeah.
you shook it out.
See, this is like a pipe smoking tool, so you can like pack your pipe, clean it out, and then you can clean the bowl and things. You can get around the sides.
You know what I thought that was? Oh, you know what I thought that was?
Breaking shit.
I thought that was one of those old school postal weighing things that you used to
like
weigh
a
your
scale?
weed with. Yeah, you used to weigh your weed with.
I could never
20
do that.
years ago?
I could never do that.
But you hang it on your
weed in
I
finger.
had to have friends, man.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude! I remember one time I went to a dealer's house that had been ripping me off for weeks, and my ex-girlfriend, she didn't care because it was my money and not hers.
Of course.
And she was like, "Well, I don't want to argue with them and piss them off. I'd rather them rip us off than not have weed at all." And I was like, "You cunt! It's my fucking money."
Are you sure I'm not supposed to cut a hole in this thing?
Yes, dude.
Oh,
So-
this is nice.
So I go in with my little finger scale that Scotty's talking about.
Yep.
I bought a quarter. The guy handed it to me. I weighed it. It's a dime. I snatched it off the scale. I threw it back at his chest, and I
guys
said,
are part of the
sell me a
family now."
fucking quarter." And that was the last time he ripped me off.
Yeah, those guys will do that. I always went to people back in the day who I knew wouldn't rip me off. And those were the ones who was always like, okay, and I knew they weren't going to rip me off, but then they would sell me like, okay, say an eighth, and then I'd have to smoke with them.
Oh yeah. You always have to smoke with your dealer
Right?
back in
And by
day.
the time I get back, I only got a dime.
Like, what the
It's
fuck?
like, damn it.
Not even a nickel.
No, but if I got caught, I'd do a nickel.
Did you ever buy a nickel bag back in the day, Scotty?
No,
I
I
bought
never
some
did
Nickelback
that.
back in the day. Love the
Throw
album.
that shit
Nickel
away,
whack.
dude.
Nickel
Bro,
whack.
what's
Everybody
wrong?
hates Nickelback.
I like
man.
Nickelback.
I never cared for him.
Back in the day, they had one, maybe
know what?
2 good songs.
Like
Their
Photograph
first
came
album.
out, and you're like,
Fuck yeah.
all right.
Hey,
and then
Biscuit.
after like the 20th time you listen to it, you're like, quit fucking
So
bitching.
That's
this
because
might
radio.
upset a little. I
that's radio.
feel that AC/DC is the Nickelback of classic rock.
Boo.
Like they're like the stereotypical classic
It
rock
is
band.
over fucking played. Everybody's like,
I dislike them.
AC/DC, brother.
I am not an AC/DC fan.
I
so.
dislike them.
I'm with you
I
on
definitely
that.
enjoy.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
I'm gonna
Make sure
tell
that
you.
was Asher. I wasn't hashing into this shit.
We're just gonna mix it, bro.
Yeah. All good.
I just ruined someone's night.
I'm gonna tell you why you're right, and then I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
Tell me why I'm wrong.
First off, you're right because all the songs sound the same.
They do. They're
Are we
all
talking about Nickelback or AC/DC?
Both.
both.
Okay.
All of you can't tell two AC/DC
90%. 90%, yeah.
I can't.
Like they all sound alike. Like they just put out a new album. Every song sounded like every AC/DC song ever, but you love them because they're AC/DC. They
Yeah.
get to do that.
It's like Leonard Skinner.
I mean, you gotta say it right though.
Well, I like
It's AC motherfucking DC.
Well,
I like
if you wanna
Breaking
say-
Benjamin, and they do the same thing though.
If you want to say it really
Breaking
right, it's
Benjamin.
Akadaka. So
Akadaka.
Or AC Lightning Bolt DC.
that's what they. That's what they
Tesla
call
was
them
right.
over
Fuck
in.
you guys. You're all wrong.
That's what they call. That's what they call them over in like Australia. Is they call them Akadaka.
That's Australia. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And besides, everything will
mate.
kill you over there. Everything will kill you over there, mate.
Everything.
Oh,
Yeah, but I hear that like deaths over there, like from poisonous animals, is like it's still is very low.
Bro,
Like,
because that's
well, yeah,
they're
'cause-
built
because
different.
they're being born getting bit
They're
5-6 times per.
Crikey, he's a snake.
Like 95% of the freaking population's right on the coast.
Crikey, we got a new birth ward over here. Let's get those vipers in there and get those boys all vaccinated up.
Bro, all I'm saying is anytime I see a stingray, I flip them off.
Scott, my wife was at a conference all week. She just got back this afternoon.
Yeah.
And they were playing some kind of game where like you had to do accents, like foreign accents. And she sucks at that, and I pretty much suck at that too. But I told her, I was like, that Scott needs to play that
That's
game.
my jam.
Yeah, you need to play that game, dude.
I love foreign accents.
You are on point. Give us some Scottish, Scotty.
So Dave, what are you doing over there with your Wu-Tang shirt and your fancy little cigarlo over there, boy?
My wife loves trying to mimic Scottish accents.
So that's the whole reason.
It's
so
fun.
My wife initially loved it, and it turned her on. So I'd be like, "Hello, baby. How are you doing today?
Yeah.
Let's go, we lass. Come over here for me, please."
Well, fuck.
So
if
when
that's
she
gonna get
watched
me laid,
Shrek,
I
it
need
was
to
just
go to some fucking
So,
classes or
so
something.
then we would go out and we would have dates, and I was this, and she would be whatever she was, and we would talk like this all fucking night.
Would she give you an accent too?
Yeah, but it was really bad.
Yeah.
Love her. Don't listen, baby.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Don't
buddy.
listen to that part. Edit.
It's okay.
No. It was like,
She knows she sucked at it.
no, well.
Well, she does.
Hey! That makes
Yeah,
sense
she
now.
does.
Back to
Damn
your
right.
stingray thing real quick. I got actually kind of an interesting story on a stingray.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
You didn't get Steve Irwin, did you?
no.
Thank
But I
God.
did get the shit scared out of me.
Okay.
So
Did you kill him for Steve?
I got to go. I went to Qatar, the country Qatar, for
Our buddy
about
Derek.
a week.
Our buddy Derek was stationed in Qatar.
So I got to go there for this is a
By the way, Kevin kind of reminds me of Derek sometimes.
Let the man talk, brother.
Sorry, keep going.
I think it was
Shut up,
late.
Dave.
No. Yeah, it was October 09. I got to go to Qatar for during my deployment to kind of get away because I got a couple. Got my noodle rocked a few times, so they got me out of there for a little bit of time, and so it was basically like a little vacation. And one of the trips I went on, excursions I went on, we got to go to the beach and go swimming, and so you can see like the nice clean
I already know where this is going,
light
man.
blue water, and you got the dark water way out there. And I was like, I'm gonna swim out the fuck there. Right? So I'm out there. I swim all the way out there, and I'm just kind of floating around, checking it out. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And all of a sudden, something moves by me. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And there's a big old stinger. I'm like, nope.
Yo,
Get the hell out of there.
I know what you did to my boy Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
No, that's what it was. He was like, Steve.
We got that guy.
He just rolled over, had the Irwin tat on him with a line through it.
He had a fucking teardrop.
I did hard Irwin
Yeah.
The last time me and the wife went down to Florida to like Gulf Shores, that area, I decided I was going to go for a night swim in the ocean. And at some point I stepped on something and like felt some flesh and got the fuck out of there. But my best guess is that I probably stepped on a stingray.
What did
that
she
or he
have?
forgot to take the fleshlight out of his
What
pocket.
did she have?
Yeah. Could be.
He's still picking sand out of that thing. That's why it's so loose now.
Yeah, glass shards, all kinds of shit. Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, been giving generations of Jordans the clap.
It's
Dave's fleshlight.
It's a good time, but you're liable to bleed.
Don't tease me with a good time, David.
Kevin, have you heard our fleshlight banter on the show?
Oh, Jesus,
I've heard your guys' flashlight banter, and then you've given me a couple flashlight banters.
I've talked to you about the fleshlight as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You guys
Dave's
talked
like, you ever heard about my
retiring
flashlight?
and everything. I think you need to get that thing bronzed.
Oh, dude.
Yeah?
She's already bronzed.
Well, I told the boys.
Right, she's got patina inside at this point. Fuck.
I told the boys at some point in the hopefully not too distant future, I'm going to upgrade the fleshlight. I'm going to get the 2023 model, and I'm going to retire the old fleshlight and bring it in here to the old 77 studio.
Please don't.
Please do.
Right here.
And stick an American flag right in the hole.
Make sure it's right in the middle so everyone can see it.
Absolutely.
Put it in a glass box. Like
I don't know, man. Now that this guy says get him bronzed, I think that's a pretty funny idea.
Can I buy a set of truck nuts to go along with it?
You should.
We just dangle them off the side, fleshlight hanging down.
Hell yeah.
In tribute.
That's where guests have to sit. They have to sit in front of the fleshlight.
That little girl's been with me through some lonely times, man.
That's what they need to make hitch
the ups
receiver
and the
covers
downs.
out of. Put it right in your hitch receiver cover.
Right,
on the
right.
truck.
Didn't you send us a picture? I think it was your wife doing some kind of beat your husband virtual reality game.
Well, that wasn't a.
Wow,
that,
I really
I
didn't know where that
posted
was
a
going.
video. I posted
that
a
was on the
video of
FB.
her. I posted a video of her doing. There's a game called Supernatural that she likes to play.
Oh.
It's kind of like Beat Saber, if you know what Beat Saber is, except it's like, it's a better workout.
Is that one from Sunday night?
Yeah. Well, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't there, but I think so.
Well, you were recording her. You sent me a video. You sent me a video Sunday night of her playing something like that.
yeah,
Looked
no,
like
that was it.
She's like swinging her arms and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was practicing for you, Dave. She's
Yeah.
getting-
I was going to say, I'm seriously waiting for her to just bust through the wall one day. Like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck Kool-Aid Man. We're talking about bending shit.
Heard you boys was talking shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, her jaw's talking shit.
You see me run and get behind Biscuit.
Boys,
Bro,
the
I don't know.
Intimidator is here.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, I don't know how much.
Strutting up in this bitch.
If that left hook ever hits, man.
Bro.
Like I
Dude,
said,
that left hook always hits.
like
What are you
I said,
talking?
man, send help.
Ugh.
No.
I need my boys to bail me out.
Back in the early days when we were doing the podcast, Dave would always joke and be like, I gotta go home and beat my wife, right? Like, he would always joke, oh, gotta go, boys. And now we're like, no, you're gonna go home and get beaten by your wife.
We found out who Dave's
Right,
wife is.
Born and raised here, by the way, here in Jeff City.
Yeah.
Jeff City native. And then I went
Hey,
into
my
service 4 years, stationed upstate New York, then
Nice.
lived in Buffalo, New York for 2 years with my wife, well, now wife, while she was finishing up school. Anyways, when we first moved back here, I was still going to school, and so part-time I was working at a dealership here in town and my dad was there too. My dad was one of the mechanics, and so I was changing oil every fucking Friday. My dad we're getting very close to the freaking closing time. My dad walks up to everybody, goes, "Well, I'm gonna go home and fuck Kevin's wife, mom."
Cold blooded.
That's fucking
That's
good.
just wrong.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks,
Y'all
Dad.
needed to hear that.
That's the kind of dad I want to be.
Dude, that's totally going to be the dad.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Oh,
be.
yeah, that's the dad I already
Bro.
am.
Yeah.
I fuck your mom.
I mean, not today.
I'll call him up. Like we're supposed to meet somewhere, and I'll call him up. Like, where you guys at? Oh, I'm sorry, we're running late. I was fucking your mom. I'm like, yeah, okay, funny. Where you at?
That's a fucking dad, bro.
Where you at?
That's a fucking dad.
And then I'll just hit him back with like, come on, Dad. You and I both know you ain't getting shit, so just calm down.
No, man, I would come back with, well, the next time you hit it, then you make her call my name, you know? So my dad was hitting it one night when I was like 16, and I came in on him, and he pissed me off for some reason. And I just yelled down the hall, "Get off her, that's your sister." And it fucking ruined the whole mood for him, man.
Reverberated
We
down
were
the
in a
hallway.
fucking naked household, so out come the old man just cock swinging, man. He was so fucking pissed at me.
So they go straight Joe Dirt.
And I just hear my mom from the back room, get back in here. Don't mess with him. Don't
Finish up.
Don't bother with him.
Finish what you started.
He's just a kid.
I wasn't done.
He's just a kid. Don't kill him.
I was so close again. Aw.
I'm so glad I have no memories of my mom fucking my dad.
Oh, man,
Oh, God.
I don't have a problem with it now as an adult, but back then I did.
I think they were pretty much done fucking by the time I rolled around. Yeah.
It changes a man when
That's
you
what
see
they all
that
think.
shit.
That's what they all
It
think.
changes a man when you
they
see that
divorced
kid
when I
come
was
out
like,
of that vagina.
When I was like 5,
Nope.
you know.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it didn't either.
Nope. Yep. Still want to hit it hard.
So,
Yeah. I got a lot to live up to.
you guys
Your
are all
mom I
fathers,
ran
right?
into
You
at
ran
the
into
Cardinals
my
game, right?
Minus you.
Whose mom was it? That was your mom, right?
Yeah, you ran into my mom.
Yeah, at the Cardinals game. All right.
So you guys are all fathers, right? Minus Dustin.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That you know of. After having kids, did you guys immediately like, I'm gonna go back in that, or were you like, I just tore up my favorite toy?
Well, it was a C-section in my case. So
Mine too.
So the toy was fine.
I've had 3 kids, and all my kids have had to been cut out.
Shit. We're turning lights on.
My bad.
No
I had to
worries.
go spit my shit out.
I have never once in my
No
life
worries,
ever
man.
seen that light on before.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh man, you should come down on Tuesday.
Yeah, what happens
I
on
got
Tuesday?
that light on, this light, these 2 lights on.
What
big
is it?
light
Is
over
it
here.
like Taco Tuesday?
No, we're cleaning.
Oh, okay.
So when the studio's not in use, it's also a bar, hangout, sometimes a workstation. It's a little bit of everything. You know? My kids like to come down here. Dad, turn the microphone on.
Yeah. Raid the fridge.
They want to have a podcast too.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, my boy does bad.
Does your
I got
son-
him set up with a Chromebook,
Are
a condenser.
Chromebooks good for?
Not really.
Yeah.
But he's got a condenser and a pair of headphones, so he can do it all just right there. It's good enough for him to practice on. And he asked me, he's like, well, you going to put everything I do up? And I was like, we'll see, man. I don't put everything I do up. I was like, so I'll have to show you to edit and stuff. But
So is
Scott's
he?
kid is more popular than us now.
no.
So more
he's
views
just like
and
me back
listens.
in the day, man. He's a poor little nerd dweeby kid.
So is he doing? Is he trying to do like a podcast, or is he like trying to do a YouTube channel?
He wants to play video games and do stories along with it.
Deal.
Yeah, like every other kid, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
And I've told him that, like, bro, what separates you from everyone else?
Yeah, my kids want to be YouTubers as well.
Speaking of video games.
Yeah.
All right. Did you guys, I never played this game. The Last of Us or whatever.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
called.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of that
So I never
It's a
played
series
it
now, right, on HBO?
on
Yeah,
HBO. Have
yeah.
you guys seen it yet?
Thank you.
No,
Welcome to you.
our buddy Nichols that we work with, I think,
Thank you, bro.
watched it and said that it was pretty
Dude.
great.
No, he said it was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Okay, let me ask you this then, Kevin. Is this the first video game adaptation that you feel like is getting it right and it's actively good?
So that I don't know because I never played the game. I was always very interested in playing the game, but that game came out right around the time I kind of quit playing video games.
I know what you mean.
I can relate.
And so I always thought it was like, I saw clips of it. It looked cool. My little brother, and I say little because I'm 33 and he's 18, so he's my little brother.
Just wait till you're 43.
And he played it, and he said he really liked it. So as far as, did they get it right? I don't know. But is the
Right.
series good? Dude, it's
Yeah.
fucking... Because it's about like
Yeah.
zombie-esque type thing.
And see, that's what I
Right?
asked our friend Nichols. I was like, what separates this from The Walking Dead? This
Well,
is a fungus, right?
Yes, that's what I was getting ready to talk about. Like, because
Yeah.
you guys were talking about mushrooms and shit not that long ago.
Yes, we
and so
were.
it's just so cool how they took this fungus idea and how this fungus has like mutated because of global warming and how it takes over and everything. But the scene where everything starts like breaking out, and shit starts going when it first happens and you first start seeing these quote unquote zombies. That shit had me hooked. I was like, oh my god, this is great.
If I remember right, unlike a zombie and like shit growing out of their face and it's all out of their head and they don't have eyes anymore. And...
So they showed something kind of like that eventually, but when like at first it just looks like people.
Yeah.
But like the way they show the very first person hitting it, like and no one else does, and you're like, oh fuck. And then when it really all broke loose though, and they're like, like your typical like a zombie slash
Right.
like post-apocalypse thing when it first all breaks out and everyone's like trying to get out of there. That whole scene was pretty freaking legit. Like
That's on HBO, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've got that.
Very enjoyable.
Season 1.
I
Episode
highly suggest checking it out. First episode is like an hour and a half though.
Is it okay? I was gonna say, is there just one episode or two? Like
One
of them,
so far.
Some
One
of them
week.
Some of them drop couple that first one.
Man, show lengths are getting long, man. Like basically every show is a fucking full length movie at this
No,
point.
man. Shows are getting good. Like TV itself is getting
And
good. There's
movies
so
is
much,
shit.
so much good shit out there right now.
Yeah.
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 It's about time, though. I mean,
I think COVID had a big part to do with that because all of a sudden people aren't going to theaters anymore.
True.
And you got
Well-
all these actors that would be in movies, you know,
True.
theater
It-
movies.
it kick-started it. I think The Walking Dead shows. There's been shows that have been on movie level for years. Like I think it started with probably The Walking Dead or maybe even The Sopranos.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I think back in the day, sorry, I didn't mean to. I was puffing this thing and I turned it down. I think back in the day, like in the early, maybe the late 90s, early 2000s, there was a show called Witchblade, and it was on TNT. That's the first one that I remember because it had CGI in it, and it was on TV. Like,
Yeah.
the character was pretty badass. It was a chick. That also follows the whole modern-day Hollywood thing where you have less of a male role model and more of a female lead.
Yeah.
Who, you know, is probably mixed or biracial and, you know, also has a female love interest and the male leads are diminished. And it's like, get out of here. And then they make up new characters altogether if it's something beloved. And I'm only getting on that because of, did anybody watch Amazon's Lord of the Rings series?
I never could get into any of the Lord of the Rings.
That thing was fucking terrible. And they did just that,
Yeah.
you know?
That Lord of the Rings, I couldn't get into. Hobbit, I couldn't get into.
That was my jam.
I'm the same
Hobbit
way.
was?
Oh, what's
all of
that with the dragons?
Silmarillion?
Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't get into that, but
Yeah.
but
Dragon stuff.
I got into Willow.
Dragging these balls.
Yeah, you got into the new
I
Willow?
liked Willow.
You like the Willow?
See, I heard the new Willow is terrible.
I don't know. I liked it. I don't know why. Because
ended all right.
watching it wasn't the best,
yeah.
but I enjoyed it because normally I don't like that type of stuff. I don't like the
Me
whole
neither.
mystical and
Yeah, me neither.
elves and
Yeah. That's normally not my
But-
jam.
What sets it apart from every fucking thing else now?
I kind of got into it.
Have
Like,
you-
it was definitely like kind of that the like CW style
Yes.
like age group.
Yeah.
It was
that about it.
But if you took that aspect away from it, it was
Yeah.
very enjoyable.
Have you watched the original Willow movie?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was I enjoyed it back in the day. Like so
Yeah.
that's why I was like I'm definitely gonna check out the show because that
Yeah.
that was the one thing like that I got into.
Yeah.
How did you feel they treated the character of Mad Mardigan? Without giving it away, guys.
Never watched it.
Meh.
Do you want to watch it?
No, not really.
So do you know who? Okay, so you're aware of who played Mad Mardigan? That was Val Kilmer.
Mm-hmm.
He can't talk
Right.
at all because he's got throat cancer.
Yeah.
But he still wants to be a part. They played it off to where his character like went off to this other realm.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
he's speaking.
And he only has this speaking part, and you only hear him.
Kind
and
of
it's
like
his
in
son.
Star Wars with like Yoda, how you
Yeah.
can hear Yoda speaking to them every once in a while. It was like that.
But
Yeah.
that's his son that does that,
Or
and it's
Obi-Wan.
amazing. He sounds just like him.
Interesting. Did you guys watch the documentary about Val Kilmer?
Yeah.
That came out a while back.
That's his son that does
Being
the
Val or
voiceover in
something
it
like that?
too.
What?
What was it called?
I can't remember.
Something
Val.
Val. Just
Just
Val.
called
Just
Val.
Val.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
on Hulu.
It's
I
on my
think.
list. I think it's on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's definitely on my list to watch. I thought they did a really good job with him on Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
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 That got me. That dude, that movie was fantastic.
I don't
liked it.
understand how Tom Cruise can still come back after all these years and get everybody in the feels.
Oh
man.
my god! The
Does,
only
man.
thing I want to critique on that one is I think it should have been longer. I know it sounds crazy.
That
'cause we
does sound crazy.
Yeah.
But so have you guys all seen
Never
it?
watched
I've
it.
seen
No.
it.
I don't want. I don't want. It's so good. I
No,
don't
you
want to
can ruin it.
No,
it
because
doesn't.
he's never even seen the first
Yeah, it's
one.
a safe
It's
place.
so
bro.
Yeah, you're good.
It's so good.
Throw
I'm not going
shade
to
on
ruin
it.
it
I
for
get the
you.
vibe
Yeah.
again, man.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not going to ruin it for
Thank you, brother.
But
No, you can.
He'll never go back and watch
Nah,
the
he-
old one.
No.
Now
well,
you've ruined it for him.
no, son of a bitch.
It's a classic of American cinema, man.
It is a classic. I love the original.
But you know what?
I
If
do
you
too.
ain't seen it by now, you probably never will.
Yeah.
And it won't have that same impact on you. You know.
that is
I
true.
do want
That
to
is
see
true.
the Maverick though. Like,
Oh, it was great, dude. It's
Is it-
totally worth the watch.
Is,
100%.
Is it streaming yet? Surely.
Yeah, I
it's
think it is.
streaming.
I think
so-
it's streaming.
Paramount.
Yeah.
For
Paramount
free.
Plus.
Oh,
okay,
well,
all
be
right.
checking that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Paramount. Well, maybe we have Paramount. I don't
Anything you
know.
guys are into at the moment? Any big series or anything?
Last night I watched the documentary on Netflix about the anthrax attacks. Remember when that happened right after 9/11?
Yeah.
I got a funny story.
Everybody was sending powder.
Yeah, there was like a senator, Tom Daschle. He was a senator. Somebody tried to send him anthrax, and it was all about like, all of these postal workers were scared shitless because this shit was getting sent through the postal system, and of course all of that shit that goes through there is handled and touched and.
Well, that's when that changed because now everything is irradiated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty interesting. I remember that. I remember that after 9/11 when all that shit was going on.
Speaking of, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dustin.
Oh, I was going to say when all that was going on, my family and I had just gotten the internet. And it's funny because my grandma don't know shit about computers whatsoever. She can barely operate the TV.
Yeah.
So one day she calls the house, and I was on the internet, and so you had to get off the internet to take the call.
Get off the phone! I need to get online.
Well, we had a thing on the computer that would show you when somebody was calling and who it was and shit. So I got off to answer Grandma. So.
Well, yeah.
So she's like, he's like, what are you doing? And I told her, I'm just in here playing on the internet. And then, oh my God, seriously, she does this thing called whisper, bitch. Oh, she thinks she talks to bitches like, and she does it in a whisper that nobody can hear. She does this, it's embarrassing. She'll do this shit in front of waitresses and shit. I'm not paying
like the waitress can't hear.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh, and then she bitches till she's out of breath. And either way, that's just a trope, I guess, of my grandmother.
Yeah.
But she
stereotypes exist for a reason sometimes.
So she's all like, and she goes, "You need to stay off that internet. You're gonna get anthrax."
I love it.
And I went,
"They're gonna send it to you,
like it's a disease."
I usually have some sort of comeback for like, and I was just like. You fucking goddamn! You stumped me.
Shut you down, man.
You got me, Grandma.
And Dave's got AIDS, Grandma.
Yeah, that's true.
And then my dad comes in. It's like my dad hears this, and he's like, "Oh, good Lord, they're coming through the TV. Nobody's safe."
Dude.
Y2K, my dad went out and bought a generator because he thought everything was gonna like collapse and ATMs were gonna like become robots and take over.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like what?
Do you guys remember where you were when the millennium turned?
I do.
Yep, I do.
I was at the fucking Hampton Inn right down the road.
I was
Why
6.
were you at the Hampton Inn, Dave?
Me and my girlfriend at the time and a couple friends just got a room there and
friends?
partied out.
Dave.
Yeah.
Boned one out.
You were
for
6,
New
huh?
Year's.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember the
94.
yeah, my man.
You know, man.
I don't remember the millennium turning. I was
Because he was in an orgy.
Oh, yeah,
in an
right.
altered
Dave,
state of
Me,
mind.
some friends.
By the
and you
time
just
room
went into
and a
Priscilla's
donkey.
the other day. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
It's Cirilla's, not
I'm sorry.
Priscilla's. Priscilla is the lady who didn't die.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
She's the one who didn't die, damn it.
You made me feel bad. Back in Illinois, it's called Priscilla's. Here, it's Cirilla's.
Do you guys actually have a sex shop called Priscilla's in Illinois?
Priscilla's, yeah, and it's this one.
It's strangely.
It's just named
It's the exact
Priscilla's.
same?
Yeah.
Strangely similar.
It's so weird.
That is weird.
Well, I was going to talk because back home we were talking earlier, Kevin and I, about apparently there was locally here in Jeff City around the area there was a prison break.
Yeah, in Farmington.
Farmington.
I think
How
like-
far is that?
It's down south, right?
No, it's over in the south a little bit. It's like maybe an hour south of St. Louis, maybe less.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been there
I think
before.
it was like 5 people got
5
out.
inmates.
Wow.
Enough.
And
That's a lot.
they must have been looking for them today because I bet I had at least 5 Black Hawks over my house today.
Oh man.
Black
You
Cops?
had what?
Yeah. Big black cocks.
Big old fat
Big old
shooting
black
everywhere.
cocks?
The BBC was
Black
on.
Hawks.
Sorry, I misheard that.
And they were definitely because they were passing through, like scanning the area. They were definitely looking.
Oh, they were body heating, I'm sure.
So they
Oh,
left
yeah.
in a
Yeah.
stolen car, it says, huh?
This is like when you do the helicopter and you actually get off the ground.
Well,
Right.
speaking of crime, the fucking credit union right down the road got robbed today,
Right.
too. Yeah.
For
the,
an
Was it-
undisclosed amount.
What weapon did they use? Was it a black cock?
Give me all your money and stop getting wet.
Is it more scary when it's more veiny, or?
I think it's the hair.
that actually is. No,
it is the biggest. It is the biggest bush. What?
So Scotty knows that I have an inside source that gets information before most people do. I heard a dollar amount that the person got today.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it large?
And it may or may not be
large.
the absolute max that you can keep in a bank.
Yeah.
Which that is crazy. That
So
banks
100
only,
grand.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the number that I heard? I don't have to tell you where I heard it from.
Yeah.
I heard it was 111K.
Oh God,
Oh,
that was
that ain't
pretty
much.
close.
It's a very
You
specific,
nailed it.
it's a very specific
100K.
number too. Yeah.
That's right on. I think you can only keep what, like 15. No, it'd be
No, I have
like
no
250.
fucking clue,
I think.
man.
Just about. I don't know. I know it's. You can keep only a certain.
I
amount.
will say this though.
That's fucking bullshit.
I heard
For
the other
safety
day.
purposes.
I
Fuck
heard
it.
the other day
You're
that
a
the
bank.
success rate for bank robbers is about 60%.
Shit.
Nice.
Man. So you're
So
telling
if you're
me
gonna-
40% of them.
you're
If
What
you're
the
gonna
fuck are we
commit
doing
a
here?
criminal act, like if
There's
you-
enough of us.
if you're gonna commit a criminal act, like your odds are with you on
You
that
know
one.
what?
As
They
long as you're
never
not
talk
stupid.
about the smart ones. They only talk about the stupid ones.
Absolutely, those
The
are
ones that
that
get
are-
caught.
Those are the ones that
Yeah.
are fun to talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
They make movies about the smart ones.
I don't.
No
did you
Four
guys hear about-
podcast hosts try to rob a bank after announcing on the show.
Yeah.
After announcing it on the show.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I think I could make a pretty good bank robber.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Nah,
lie.
bro, you're way too fucking big.
No, man, I see both
Dave,
of you.
easy.
I see
the
both
dude
of
fucking
yous.
move in and out of places,
Yeah,
small
I'm
crevices.
Yeah. Give me your money, and my wife will beat your ass.
I can drive. I can't. Look at me, man. I ain't running. You ain't getting running out of this
Dave,
fucking.
Dave doesn't.
This
bring
is
in
an
a
old
gun.
chassis right
Just a
here.
picture of his wife.
So did old boy today? I heard that he left the premises and got into some car and drove
took off.
off. Is that what you guys heard?
I hadn't heard any of that. I just heard that they got robbed at lunch.
And I heard that he took off like down Scott Station Road.
Yeah.
That was what I heard.
No, he's gone.
That-
They don't
that's
have
what I
him
heard.
yet.
That's
No,
what
they
I
haven't
heard.
got
Yeah,
him
they've
yet.
not found this
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
So back home, I heard that yesterday in Illinois, around Hillsborough, Illinois, there's a minimum security prison called Graham Correctional. And usually it's all the people who fuck up in Chicago, they send them to Graham. Yesterday, somebody brought in, like a visitor, 3-gallon bags of fentanyl, and they threw it down, and the entire place started ODing on fentanyl. It was pure
Jesus.
fentanyl.
Jesus.
2 dudes in masks started cutting through because it OD'd everyone in the common area, prisoner, guard, everything. I had a friend who OD'd.
By simply throwing it on the ground.
They threw 3-gallon sized bags of fentanyl and it just blew up in the air.
So
And
it's
if
like-
that shit touches you or you
So
breathe
it's
it in,
powdered.
oh yeah,
Oh,
it immediately went into the air.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
immediately went into the air. And everybody started just flopping on the ground, dude.
Yeah.
And here come 2 people in gas masks.
Yeah. And so is that what I overheard you guys talking about earlier, like with the Narcan?
Yes, and
Yeah.
so they said that the entire Montgomery County services, and they called in Christian, Sangamon, which is Springfield, Illinois, Pana, Illinois, Springfield, Illinois, and Macoupin County, which would be a near. So the 3 surrounding counties, they called them in to get more Narcan.
Damn.
One worker who was outside doing something and the motor pool was unaffected, and he's the one that saved them all. He come running in, saw what was happening, hit some kind of vent that just vents the area of any kind of whatever in case of that, and boom. Now
reading
this,
about it.
from what I've heard, this is going to change. Like, it's still ongoing. They don't know everything. I was in media back home, so I have a little more knowledge about it, but this thing's going to change everything, man.
There was no staged fight, which I saw, and heard that there was a staged fight. Somebody threw a bunch of powder in the air.
There it is.
Got everybody exposed, and there was an attempted escape.
Yep.
But then somebody says that is false.
That's what I heard, though.
Several inmates
Straight
displayed,
through my old days.
Yeah. Several inmates displayed behavior indicating intoxication. After that, 22 staff members seemed to have some kind of symptoms of what they thought was a synthetic drug they believed to be fentanyl.
Yep.
So,
Damn.
yeah, man, that's crazy. I somehow I missed that story, man.
Nobody had it.
All staff are stable currently, and many have already been discharged.
Yeah, they straight up said though they used all the Narcan.
The Narcan
Like, get
that
the
they
fuck
have.
out of here. That's the shit they shoot in your heart, like Pulp Fiction, right? Isn't that the stuff?
No, that's adrenaline.
Yeah,
The stuff the Narcan is like a nasal spray, goes up your nose.
Now is Narcan's the shit that they give to dudes ODing and it pops them right out?
I've
right?
been given Narcan before.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 years ago, man.
Damn.
I OD'd on morphine, and all I can remember is waking up with like 5 or 6 medics standing above me, like asking me what I took. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm pretty sure that was what they gave me, Narcan. And it knocked me right out of it. Yeah.
I don't know
Shit.
I don't know what we would do without that shit though nowadays, man.
They should really, honestly, they should have that shit everywhere at this point.
Yeah, they do.
Because there's so many people that are overdosing.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I don't know if Cole County does it, but I know Boone County. You can go to, I think it's one of the county buildings up there. You can go in, no questions asked,
and they will
ask for it, and they'll hook you up and with
that's the way it should be, dude.
Yeah.
Unless we just want people to keep dying.
So here a while back, I think it was like last week, I was in Chipotle and I saw a couple of state highway patrol officers, and I was looking at their belt because I always scan. I mean, these guys got fucking guns and shit.
Yeah.
You know. I'm an asshole, so they could easily shoot me. So I just want to make sure what's going on.
Who's got what?
But I noticed that, like, this one dude, so they were clearly both state highway patrol dudes, and they both had tasers and guns and shit, but they both had this little thing on the back pouch, like on the back of like in the back, and it had a cross on it. And I asked one, I'm like, what is that? And he's like, we all carry Narcan now.
Yeah. When I worked at the prison, we didn't carry Narcan, but, like, we had to keep a bag, like a thing in a bag, where if anybody ever fell out, like like it's the law. Like if you work in a prison and an inmate falls out, goes unconscious, like you have to do what you can to try to help them.
What if?
And so we had these masks that you would put over your face if you had to give CPR that would protect you from.
So they can't vomit back
from the other
like
person's
AIDS and stuff.
Yeah, just protect you from their.
You have to do like blood wear and.
Luckily,
luckily,
I never had to use that shit. I never had any incidents, man. The craziest shit I saw when I worked at that prison was just like a fight, and it was 2 dudes like rolling around on the ground, like wrestling. It was like,
did you break it up?
No, fuck no. That's not my job, dude.
Did you throw some Jello in there? Jump in.
I was a factory supervisor.
Quick, Biscuit, get the sprayer.
I didn't do any of the enforcement shit. Now there was crazy shit that happened while I was there that I didn't witness. Like there was a dude in the clothing factory that got stabbed in the neck.
Jesus.
There was a guy.
Did you have to clean up after that?
No.
Okay.
So
supervisor.
So every housing
you'd have to
unit
clean.
Every housing unit
else.
had 2 levels, okay? So there was like the bottom level and the top level. And I remember when I worked there was an inmate that jumped from the top level and just like dived headfirst into the ground. And it worked. He died.
Well, I mean, what else you got to do?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
fuck it.
Depending on how long you're there for, right?
I mean, can you imagine like how fucking desperate do you have to be to do some shit like that?
Depending on how much time you got.
I can't even dive into the water head
But
first.
how bad did it have to get before you got there?
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty fucking bad, man.
I mean, it got him in that position, so it was pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
And then something had to have been worse.
I got lucky, man. Like, I never saw any shit that traumatized me, but I've heard stories, man. Like,
I bet.
Shit happens, man. People.
Didn't your guy, well, it was your prison, right? That, what's his name? James Earl Ray?
Yeah.
Didn't he escape from there?
In a bread truck.
Yeah.
And then he killed Martin Luther King. Yeah, he escaped from the Jeff City prison. Yeah, in a bread truck.
Jeff City!
Was that like relatively recent? He escaped from us and then boom, killed this guy?
It was very shortly thereafter.
Yeah, like he escaped
within a few
from
days.
JC
and went straight there
and that's what he went and did.
Oh fuck!
Which
I never knew that.
Which just further adds to
in Memphis.
It further adds to the suspicion that it was an inside job.
That he was busted out.
Like he escaped and then went right down to Memphis and killed MLK.
Well, if I'm being 100% honest with things, I can see someone in Missouri releasing someone to go kill a black man in the 1960s.
Sure, absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
In Missouri, I kid. In the 1960s.
Yeah.
50s, 40s, all those areas.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
Yeah.
Boys, let's take a quick break. I gotta go pee.
I'm glad Missouri's not like that now.
Yeah, right.
So
that we know of.
Hey, my Missouri's not like that. Come on over. I'll treat you great. We're Missouri
like
here.
That's what we are, man. That's what
we're
we are.
It's a safe place.
It's a safe place, baby, in our Missouri.
All right, boys. Let's regroup.
All right, Dave's got to take a pee.
Yeah.
We'll come back and we'll open it up by thanking our Patreon patrons right after this on the old 77.
Podcast.
Oh.
You know when you see those three musketeers.
All right, remember, stick to the game plan. Right. Point 1, make them come to you. Point 2, never look hungry.
Oh, they're so big on chocolate. Yeah, chocolate after here.
Let's not forget point 3. What's that? No, when points 1 and 2 aren't working.
It's hard to keep them under wraps, those three musketeers.
Some of that baby making music.
Making babies on the old 77.
That's what we do. Thank you for tuning in to the old 77 sex line. We hope you're with your woman feeling nice and intimate now. Davey here is going to give you something to hear while you to get you inside, if you will.
You know what? You're not even
Get me
touched it
inside,
yet,
bro.
And she's already pregnant, bro.
Hey, Scott, you know what?
What?
This is the penultimate segment of the show.
This is the penultimate segment.
Remember we used to always say that word back in the day, and then we stopped saying it?
And then we just stopped saying it.
Well, I'm bringing it back.
Bring it back,
This
baby.
is the penultimate
We're
segment.
in the penultimate segment here.
Kevin, do you know what that word means?
Next to last.
It's the next to the last segment.
I had the word of the day toilet paper,
It's a
bro.
super fancy way of saying not the last shit, but the shit right before
No,
that.
somebody was like, what are we doing here? And I'm like, well, this is the penultimate episode.
Yeah.
What?
Well, we used to use that word during trivia all the time. Question 9 was always the penultimate
Dude,
question.
and that's something that we haven't done in forever either, is trivia.
Hey, Kevin, is there any what
Look at all
topic? Like,
this.
if you had to pick one
see if I
topic for
can't-
somebody to
can't bring
give
this
you
up to you
trivia
guys.
on,
There
what
we
would it
go.
be?
Look at that.
Ooh.
Cars? Would it be cars? What else? What else could it be?
Probably Cars
Yeah.
or
He's like, yeah, it's
Marvel.
gotta be Cars.
Or Marvel,
or
okay.
Maybe DC.
Now, what kind of Marvel we talking? Comic book or movies?
Both.
Comic book.
Comic
But I mean
book.
both.
Yeah.
I've seen every single Marvel cinema thing.
Right.
Even like the one shots and the shows and
Yeah.
everything. But definitely even go deep cut with the books or the comic books and stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
One shot is a musical term as well. Did you know that? Yes, it is. Would you like for me to enlighten you? I can
Yes.
tell you guys are all super
Apparently.
excited about this.
There's a
So
the suspense is killing.
I thought that
Dave.
was
so like
just your
when you're
nickname in the
when you're
bedroom.
searching for like samples and shit, you got two kinds of samples.
Busted.
You got loops and you got one shot. So loops are meant to be looped, and a one shot is like a
One time.
an example of a one shot would be like somebody yelling like "whoa," you know, like you're not gonna loop that shit, but you might throw that shit in a little bit here and there. Now, what does a one shot mean in the context you were saying? Because I don't know what that means in the context of comics.
Well, no, it was just for
Like the one-offs.
No, no,
okay.
for like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they had these one shots during Phase 1.
Okay,
So
I got
like,
you.
did you see the first Thor movie?
I have seen very few comic movies.
So
Thor Ragnarok was
Really?
my favorite.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok was
I
great.
love that movie.
But
I've seen
so
Ant-Man, I've
there's
seen Deadpool.
You got Agent Coulson, and he was in Iron Man 2, and then in Iron Man 2,
frying pan,
he's
bro.
talking about how there's a thing going on out in the desert he's got to go take care of. Well, that ends up being the Thor movie.
Thor.
It's Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
Well, there's a one shot that came out before the Thor movie came out after Iron Man 2, and it was a one shot. It was called Coulson's Way to Arizona or whatever the hell it was. And he goes to like this gas station, and there's these guys trying to rob it, and he's like goes all like secret agent on them and shit. And there's like a couple of stuff like that where there's just like little clips that is like in between movie stuff.
Okay.
Snippets.
Little snippets.
Yeah. Where were we?
Let's bend some shit.
Okay, let's do it.
Biscuit Strength was challenged today in our group chat.
I just want to
He
say
was?
that I love the way that all went down. I hoped it would go different.
Yeah.
This is how it goes down. Beep, my phone goes off, right? Dave's like, hey, I got this friend that was to come on, and he likes bending shit, Biscuit. Why don't
Well-
you bring stuff to bend tonight? Bleep. No. And I was like, fuck yeah, Biscuit.
I'm not your circus bitch.
I'm not your monkey to dance,
Yeah.
you know.
So
That
Biscuit,
was fucking. That was
is
funny.
this the same model of frying pan that I bent?
For sure. Rolled.
This is the
Yeah,
cheap
you-
model that you get. Where do you get these from?
Walmart. These are mainstays,
Good old
8-inch
Wally
So
World.
round
it's
skillets.
still it's still a frying pan.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like
sure.
regardless,
Yeah.
like it's somewhat of a gimmick.
Dustin, are you gonna try?
Definitely.
I mean,
Everybody's
I'll
got
try,
one.
but we've
It's
all
definitely-
seen
So-
that Dustin's not going to bend jack
No,
shit.
no, no, no.
You are.
You
No,
will
no.
on this.
So
You
do
will
it.
on this.
I'll
do
I'll
it.
explain on how it goes. I'll show you first on how to do it, and then do it the way that I do it. Because there's a difference between bending and rolling.
I don't know.
Bend
Can I
it,
just keep
everybody
the
can
pan?
bend a fucking frying pan.
That's a pretty nice pan.
Isn't it?
Hey,
anybody can bend one. To roll a frying pan is different.
Okay.
Right.
That is where the feat of strength is to roll it. Is like because you could take this and very easily just bend it. You can fold it into a fucking taco.
Let me get us back here. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you could take this and just fold it. Everybody can do that. I mean that is easy to do. But to be able to take this and to roll it, and to have it in like a burrito is different than a taco.
Yeah. Burrito. That's what I always say.
Kind of thinking into like that way. So let me show you how to do it.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
All right.
please do. Can you bring the mic up so we can still hear you? Come on, buddy.
You want to hear me grunt?
Can you sit there and do it, or do you have to stand?
I'd love to hear
It's
you
a lot,
grunt, bro.
Okay. I could probably.
You use your hip.
Let's say we need to move the camera.
Yeah,
if you-
basically.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
Bro can do this shit in his sleep.
I'll send it to you after that.
there.
Well, for everybody watching, there we go. Here. Excuse me,
Which one
Dustin.
is it? This one?
Nope.
This one.
It'll be this one.
There we go.
Perfect.
Can this come all the way up?
It should.
Oh, how about that? Oh,
Sure, why not?
How about I just do this?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, man, that's a
So,
turn on.
like I said, the way to do it is
you
not
got it
to.
here.
You don't want to fold it. You don't want to push it together. Look at that.
Hold on.
You look
Hold that
good, bro.
back.
You look
Bro,
good.
straight up. Wide angle.
I'm at like 50% chub.
This
right
is
now.
what
I'm at
happens when you have it
50%
set
hard
up
right
to just
now.
constantly go.
So, like I said, you don't want to don't push the sides together because it'll fold it. You don't
Yeah.
want to fold it. Everybody can do that. So one hand is just a brace. The other hand is going to be the one that rolls the frying.
That's
pan.
your worker hand. That's your dominant hand, right?
Either or, whichever one you feel strong with.
Okay.
Some people are more right hand dominant, but they can do better with your left.
Yeah.
Either
yeah.
or. But
Okay. Show us what you got, bro.
Ready?
This is easy for
Look at this
Biscuit.
guy.
He does this shit in his sleep, man. He wakes up in the morning with like 6 of these next to the bed.
Right, just scatters
Yeah,
them as
he's
he
like,
gets
how
out
the
of
fuck
bed.
did these get here? Like, I don't even remember doing that shit.
Okay.
Look how tight that is.
That's a burrito, buddy.
That is what you want
Yeah,
right there.
yeah. Extra points if you hit yourself over the head with it when you're done.
Now, the only thing is on like these, since it's like the heat, this is like meant to like disperse the heat on the frying pan.
Right.
That's super fucking sharp.
Oh, so you don't want to like...
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
want it to...
You kind of got to watch that whenever you're rolling because like you can cut yourself pretty easy on it. But
Okay.
that's what you want to do.
Job hazards, man.
Can
That's
you
what that
roll
is.
one backwards?
Like I folded one backwards before.
Hey,
Like
can,
do
can,
the same thing, but only the other way.
Can
No.
you
The
make...
way that everything's curved, I mean, you probably could. I'm
Yeah.
not strong enough. To
Can
do
you
that.
make
got
a
it.
Can you make a taco with your butt cheeks though?
on after hours?
Okay.
That's
And
right.
if
You
you're
make
a Patreon
you make
subscriber-
them pay for
Well,
it.
Scott,
That's right.
Scott, I guess I'm sticking around for after hours.
Taco butts for everyone.
Who's next? Come on, Kev. You
Yeah.
got this, bro.
All right.
You got this. Hey,
Go for it, bro.
do we have the wireless mic available? Actually, I'll just...
Yeah,
I'll
he's
just
got
take
the
that out
wireless
there.
mic right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, okay, here we go.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one here down. Gonna get this over here.
You got this,
situated
Kev. This is easy, dude.
right here.
Can you still
There we go.
Actually,
Yeah, I can see him from right there.
Can I give you the mic?
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Perfect.
Okay. So, I'll let you take everything off.
There you go.
He's like,
There
fuck
you
that shit. So now,
Take it all off, bro.
now see how I kind of like had it like braced.
Here we
and
go.
Then you just make sure to roll. Roll.
Oh shit!
Roll.
There it is. Oh, roll it.
There you go.
I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to.
See, this is the worst part. This guy, she showed up and bent all this shit, right? He's got a fucking horseshoe, bends it into a heart.
Bending frying pans on the old 77.
Isn't it? Yeah. He's like, ah, shit, this isn't gonna fucking
All right,
work.
what's next? What do we got next? Bring on some harder shit.
We got 3 more
harder
fucking
shit.
frying pans to do.
Dustin, you gonna give it a shot?
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot, but
All right.
I can tell you right now, it's not happening.
You're gonna do it, bro.
When you going to with that kind of mindset, you ain't gonna get it.
We're doing this again,
Only
man.
fucking winners here, goddammit.
I love this shit.
Only fucking wieners here on
This is
the old
only like the
77.
third frying pan I've bent on the old 77.
So,
Yeah, man.
All right,
Yep.
like this.
yep, and you can bring your leg out to brace. Either or, like majority of the time it's kind of from this one.
Like this.
Yeah, and you can even do it like that. You can dig it into your hip,
These both
and
hands.
then
I'm trying.
nope
It
here.
ain't gonna fucking happen.
So dig it right there. See how it fits in that crease,
Yep.
and then just take your hands and just roll it. Just
I like think anybody could just fucking roll the goddamn.
It's going. It's going.
Bring this mass over it. Get that into it and roll.
Go towards your knee with it.
Son of a
There you
bitch.
go. Keep rolling.
There you go.
Like I can hear it cracking, but it's
You're
not.
I don't know
almost
if it's
there.
that or your knuckles. One of the two. So
when I was doing it, what I noticed was
bring
as
this
soon as
leg
it
out.
went,
Brace it with
get
your
one
penis.
first when it
Yeah,
went.
and get that body over it.
There you go.
And
Here we
roll.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
Roll. And roll.
I gotta be honest,
roll.
man. When you didn't do it, I let the camera go.
Let's pull that shit off.
Because I sat over here and did this one.
Yep. So dig. Even if you want, you can put
Fucking show
put
off,
your other
Scott.
hand underneath that if you want, and then just try to just roll it in.
God damn it!
Use that Mississippi strength.
Yeah. Mississippi strength. There you go.
Hey, now you can still
if
cook
wanna-
their
if
eggs
you
in the
wanna
morning.
Fold, like if you want to fold it, put it, bow your legs.
Put it under my balls.
Oh, I told you, man, you're gonna bend it with your ball sack.
Squeeze.
Pretty soon that egg's gonna hatch.
Oh
son.
yeah.
I say.
There's gonna be some egg hatching.
Suddenly Dustin did turn into Foghorn Leghorn.
Yes, he did.
Hang on a second.
Mark it on your calendar.
Atta boy.
Really trying
Hey, hold
to
on, let me
get
grab that.
Who's next?
I'm injured, dude. Seriously, I can't do it.
Here's
right now.
mine.
This fucking cocksucking motherfucker.
Here's mine.
Did you do it?
I did it while you were telling Dustin, and
Where
I was
did you
like,
really?
I just did it right here.
Motherfucker.
I didn't
Yeah,
realize.
he was all low key about.
I didn't realize
dude,
it would bend that
seriously,
easily.
I can't. It's
I love how you make me look like a little bitch.
I'm saying that's why I didn't say anything. Man.
that just makes it worse, bro.
That's why
I knew Scotty was gonna do it.
That's why I didn't say a word, bro.
I knew Scotty was gonna be able to do it because he did
sure
it
to take your frying
the
pan
last
Well, if
time.
Dave doesn't want to do his,
Well,
I can
sure.
do his, and then we
Do
can,
it.
I
Do
can
mine too.
I
That
can
one.
rechange. I'll
Now,
try.
Dustin, just so you know, I do have a frying pan on my mantle at home that I
see it.
bent in here, so I have done it before.
Let me hit the old tabletop
I mean,
cam.
I did so much. I did
So-
this much.
Here was
That's
mine.
good. No, that's
so
still good.
That's what you get.
There you go.
Look at Scotty go.
Oh boy.
Look
Oh
at those,
boy.
Look at those man hands.
Oh yeah. I used to bale hay, dude.
Dear God.
That I'm serious. Like there is such a
Oh,
thing.
that
as-
is sharp, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it get you?
A little bit.
Yeah. It really just kind of peeled more of the skin off, and that's a weird feeling. But
Scott's bleeding out on the old 77. Good job,
Ooh.
brother.
Right there, bro.
yeah.
That's a burrito. That's a burrito.
How are you doing, man?
Hey.
How are you doing?
I got that up at the old 77, man.
Let's get the dog down here.
So,
So,
so I have a Chihuahua, and that's her voice.
Oh.
She's a teacup Chihuahua, and it's like, hey, how you doing? Her name's Chi-Chi. Fuck you, I am feminine, man.
yeah, that's her.
And so, like, if the neighbors will be doing something and she's, like, shaking, I'm like, can't. Too scared. You know, she'll freak the fuck out. Oh, I do it all the time. I so badly want to, like, film her and do, like, segments with it.
You should, dude. Put that shit up on YouTube or
Right.
Instagram. People will
Like,
watch that
hey,
shit.
man, I barked the fuck out the pizza man. You know?
Mister, he didn't come in.
He didn't come in, but
That's
I'm
like-
feminine, yo.
You
Why
sound
did-
like Cheech.
Exactly, and her name is Cheech.
That's
That's,
perfect.
that's why.
Yeah,
That's like a whole like sub-segment of shit on the internet is just videos of shit happening and somebody else commentating it.
Voice-
That's a
voiceover
whole like
ring.
subcategory of comedy. now.
Too scared.
That would be good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Keep working on it. You
Oh, dude, you can get that.
Hey, if you guys
And you can still fry an egg in that if you actually wanted to.
Yeah.
are you guys still listening to Snoop Dogg's affirmations every morning?
No, I just did it that one morning.
Because you matter.
Kev, have you heard these Snoop Dogg affirmations?
Oh, man.
We probably shouldn't do it on air.
Go ahead. You can do it off the air like that. Do it on your phone. Yeah, do it off the air. That's fine. Dude, no, Snoop really. He comes down on that shit, bro.
Does he really?
Yeah.
We got a.
I'm gonna start doing that
Snoop
here
on the stoop for the studio at the gym. So they're going towards Christmas every morning. We had it hiding somewhere in the
That's
gym.
awesome.
Yeah.
And he's just a little shit. Snoop on a stoop.
Snoop on
He's
a
got a
stoop.
joint in his mouth and everything. It's pretty great.
Oh, has he got the little hat and the sunglasses and shit?
Yep.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
by the way, guys,
I've seen that.
I have an update. Our good friends at Shangri-La, who we're hoping to have some of those folks on the show
Yes,
soon.
soon. Coming up.
I was in Shangri-La yesterday.
Funny story
it was
about all
yesterday.
three of us.
Guess what? Guess what? Because you guys are gonna want to hear this. The Mike Tyson poster.
Yeah.
Remember the Mike Tyson poster that I took a picture of and sent to you guys and was like, I gotta ask them about this because I want to hang this
The
shit
Tyson
up in my
2.0?
house.
Yes.
Yeah, remember that poster?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Oh, damn it,
Oh,
Dave. You had
I
me all
thought you
built
got-
up like
I
they were
thought
going to give it to you.
Hold up.
They lied to me. They told me that they were just getting ready to put it back up on the wall. Well, guess what? It ain't on the wall,
It's
bro.
probably Caleb's house.
You guys have.
I'm fine with that.
You guys,
by the way.
I need answers on this.
Oh, I was gonna say, is this like it's gone? And
Is
then
this
Dave's
a
like,
make or
it's
break
at
for
my
Dave?
house.
This might be make or break. I might start going to the other place.
No, you won't.
No, I won't.
Because I went in there
place.
the other day, and I was telling you guys, we talked to the guys, Rob, who owns it. Rob wants to come on the show. Caleb wants to come on the show. I love the fact that these guys are wanting to come on.
Yeah.
And then Dave comes in, and he's like, hey, Scott was just here. Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
And then after that, Dustin goes in, like, hey, Dave, you just missed Scott and Dave.
It's like a fucking.
And it's like they know us now.
It's like
I
an
fucking
old
love
77
that,
assembly line
right.
in there, right?
Yeah. Hey, what's half the show doing? Three-quarters of the show doing in here now? You know?
Nah, man, they're doing it the right way over there, man.
I think they are.
Everybody is always super helpful, and there's always at least one person there every time I'm there that like knows about my preferred medium, which is concentrates.
Yeah.
Caleb.
I'm
Caleb
starting
is
to
my
like
dude.
those.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I like those people.
Yeah,
I'm an
I do
edibles
too.
guy, man.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
so stoned off edibles last night.
Did you? How many milligrams did you take?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Okay, well then you probably were pretty stoned.
This is the best part. I've never heard of this stuff.
When I got in there the other day, when they asked me and they told me you was there,
Yeah.
they sold me this little syringe of because I told him I wanted edibles is what I came after, and he gave me some that don't do shit, but then he gave me these it's like a syringe and it's got like the liquid at the bottom of your nectar catcher that your nectar catcher collects.
Are you talking about Rick Simpson oil or Fico?
I don't know what the fuck it is.
Was
dude.
it black?
It's a dark brown. It's like the brown shit that you get at the Chinese restaurant in the packets. Only it's like
soy sauce.
Yeah, only it's like.
Bro, there's no just straight soy sauce.
I'm sorry, you mean the best freezer pops ever?
It's got the consistency of molasses.
Yeah.
Does it taste like that though?
How do you take
Tastes
it?
like straight up weed.
Yeah.
You squirt a little bitty dot,
Like a size of a piece of rice, right?
yeah.
You put it under your tongue?
No, you put it on like an Oreo cookie is what he recommended. So I
Yeah.
went and bought some Oreos.
Fuck yeah.
And
I love this guy.
Ate the whole bag.
well, day before yesterday, I'd put one on there and it did the deed.
It
So I
did.
put
Just
me
one.
on-
Yeah.
It did the
Yeah.
deed.
Yeah.
And
So
that's
then-
pretty good.
So
Next
that-
day, 2 didn't do it, did it?
Well,
so
That's how it works for me, at least. I'm always chasing that fairy boy.
So if you're getting the stuff that I'm thinking you're getting, it's known as either Rick Simpson oil or sometimes they call it FECO, F-E-C-O, which is an abbreviation for
Wash your
something.
hands.
Like fully extract cannabis oil, I think is what it stands for. So the reason why it's called Rick Simpson oil is because there's this dude in Canada named Rick Simpson who had skin
I'm
cancer.
Rick James, bitch.
This guy had skin cancer, and he started making this concentrated oil, and he would take a little bit of it, and he had melanoma, and he would wipe it on his melanoma, and he was documenting it, and like within a period of weeks, it was gone.
Ew.
And then he started just making it for other people that had cancer, and they started documenting their results, and it seems to work really well. And
Is this where the whole
he became so
it
well
all
known?
cures cancer?
Yeah, and then
from?
Big Pharma found him and
Well,
suicided
well,
him.
dude, no, like we
Probably.
literally know like this. It's a scientific fact. It's not, it's not debatable. Like we have seen in laboratory settings that THC does kill cancer cells. Now, like, am I saying that smoke weed and you're
Yes.
it's going to cure your cancer? I'm not saying
what
that.
I heard.
Yeah,
but
I did.
I am saying like there's a ton of potential there for medicines and treatments and things like that. And you're right, Biscuit. They literally did squash all that shit back in the 70s. The government has known this. I sound like a fucking wacky conspiracy theorist, but you can.
It's the truth.
It's all true,
Yeah.
man.
You're
like,
my favorite wacky
They've known for a
conspiracy
very
theorist,
long
though.
time, man. They've known this shit for a very long time, but it's not profitable to give somebody a plant that grows out of the ground.
So if you guys want to hear how fucking wacky and conspiracy theory Dave is, we were talking about something completely outlandish today, and none of us at work could figure out what this particular thing that we were all talking about was, and it was like involving aliens and something else, and somebody out of the blue goes, I wish Dave was here.
Yeah.
He would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would.
Damn, I wish you could remember what it was.
I don't remember what it was.
So I could prove you right.
I know, right? I don't
Yeah.
remember what it was. We were talking about something.
I was super balls deep in conspiracy theories a few years ago. Now I've kind of weighted a little higher. Like there's some things that
Well, now that you've weighted higher, let me ask you this question, Dave.
yeah.
Do you think the government is that well put together and running that smoothly
Right.
to cover all the wool over our eyes?
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the topic. I think they're running smoothly enough to pull the wool over our eyes for things like the JFK assassination.
See, I don't even think that. I think just from being in like a smaller government and like doing that setting for like I don't know, 8-9 years.
You're right. They don't have their shit together.
They have no fucking clue what's going on.
No, I agree.
Small government.
They can't even control.
I think like
even big government though. They're too big. How are they going to know everything?
Maybe it's just like it's one of those things. Like you have big government has small governments as like scapegoats and like little pawns. Like you're paying attention to all the small little shit that's going on, and that's what's pulling the wool over your eyes. That the big government,
I think yes and no,
is just kind of watching. They're like aliens.
You always need a bad.
They're above us, watching us run around. We're the ant farm.
Think
in
of it.
Government.
Think of it as terms of national and state. Same thing, right?
If it's anything, it's not the government. It's some kind of hierarchy above the government running it like that.
Rich people.
There's no way
people with
our
money.
government
Can't be rich people. It has to be like ridiculously rich,
stupid
people.
fucking rich,
right?
For sure.
Like Rothschild
like the fucking
rich.
Saudis.
Yeah. Yes,
like
like
Obama people.
Qatar.
Yes.
Qatar.
Yeah, they got some nice buildings in Qatar.
What's that great bit? Dubai.
The Burj Dubai.
Yeah,
I would love to go to fucking Dubai, bro.
Well, looks cool.
That's
dude, they're like building their own islands and shit.
But
out there.
how
They're gonna build their own
is it?
fucking like, what is it like ecosystem type shit?
They want to build a mountain there.
They're already starting.
Yeah, a man-made mountain.
They're taking
to control
their
weather.
Qatar was taking their trash, certain parts of their trash, and making a natural reef with it.
Yeah.
And was like, during the
being smart
World
about
Cup,
shit.
they were taking visitors out there to go check it out. Like,
bro, and I'd fit in.
Yeah.
I'm dark enough. I got a big ass fucking nose,
You
bro.
could pass,
bro.
dude.
Yes, think about
Not
it.
you.
Yeah, no,
Think about your wife.
Put a turban on, bro.
bitch.
Put a turban on. Well,
Nobody's driving around in my fucking
You
Bugatti.
said, put your
my
hat
Lambo.
on.
now, your wife is going to have, what is
Yes.
it called, a hijab? Your wife's going to have a hijab, so nobody's going to know anyway.
Yeah, dude, fuck
Yeah, but
it.
You're
I mean,
covered, bro. You're
But even
covered.
then,
Yes.
like, what happens if she goes out and I don't know,
What's
farts
she need
in
to go out
public,
for?
and you're
Right.
the man?
I agree,
That
Biscuit.
you guys are walking to your car and she accidentally farts when that's not a problem here, but over there it's absolutely terrible.
Yeah, cut
You
your
women
finger off
pass
of that.
gas. That's
What would
your
she-
fault.
What would she go out
But that's
for?
your fault, is what I'm getting
Why would
at.
she go
Well,
out?
I don't know, maybe you guys
run
wanna
around
go to
in our
dinner.
fucking mansion.
when I was when I was in Qatar back in 09, like, and when we went out in the city and shit, we were not allowed to even look in their direction.
There you go, man.
The women's direction, and we had to be really careful when we were taking photos because
Oh God,
if anyone thought that you took a photo of them, you get arrested.
Oh, shit.
But that's like a hardcore punishment. Like you get caned and shit over there for that, right?
That's like with stealing. They say like they just leave their fucking shit unlocked. Like there's jewelry.
Nobody
like, nobody's got
steals?
doors on. Because you don't. You get killed. Like they cut fucking hands off.
Eye for an eye, man.
Yeah. Like if you steal something, they find you. Boom. Hand.
So
gone.
you're saying it's a deterrent.
Yeah.
I'll just stay over
No,
here.
I mean I don't think literally like they're like no we don't.
I'm going to
Nobody
stay in the
steals.
part of the world where God pays attention. I'm going to...
You think that's here? You think that's here? Please. The Lord gave us fucking Trump. You think that's here?
I don't know, though. I heard Saudi Arabia is trying to buy WWE now. That kind of
Yeah, I heard that too.
Well, and they also are buying
got that golf.
They're buying golf out now too.
They got their own golf thing.
Yeah,
Aren't
but
they
who
buying
gives
the
a
Top
fuck?
Golf up? Didn't I
No,
hear that?
no.
No, they started their own. Like they're
That's-
starting
they
their
started
own
their own
league.
Top Golf.
They're
That's
no.
what it was.
No, it's like
it's like the PGA.
Yeah, like the it's like the PGA,
Yeah.
but they pay the
200
players like actual
They gotta
athletes. Like how PGA has to you have to win to make money.
To make money. Right.
This golf program, whatever you want to call it, is like you get paid regardless.
Just to play.
Just to be part of it.
And so a lot of the very
'cause
popular
nobody's
American
watching.
golfers are switching over to that.
over.
I know,
Yeah.
like Phil Mickelson is a big one.
I think he
no
was one of the
shit.
first big ones, wasn't
Yeah.
he?
Well, that's why.
That's what you need.
That's why they're switching over. But at the same time, nobody's going to pick that up because they're not going to be seen
But
on
does
TV.
it matter at that
They
point?
don't care. They're trillionaires.
But yeah,
Yeah.
does it matter at that point?
I bet you're going to see it on TV. They're so well connected, dude. Money will pay for anything.
You know, that's a very good point.
It'll be on TV.
That
bro.
is a very good
one
point.
way or another. It'll
Al
be on
Jazeera TV, but it'll be there.
Yeah.
In Dubai, you know how I'm sure you guys seen how like the police all have like these exotic cars and shit,
yeah.
right? You know how they're getting hold of these cars for the police department?
Aren't they drug seizures?
Oil money.
So there are lots of not like lots and a lot of lots like a parking lot full of these exotic cars that have been like abandoned.
Yeah.
And so the police will take these abandoned vehicles.
Just go.
Just, take them and paint them up and
driving a fucking Lambo down the road.
So
Policia on it.
Why is everybody so rich over there? Is it the oil?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oil. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I know in Qatar at least, in Qatar, every citizen in Qatar is an heir to the throne.
They get a stipend too, don't they?
They get a stipend, and they're an heir to the throne. And so their license plate number is however many steps they are away from the throne.
No shit.
Yeah.
So when I was over there,
then wouldn't it?
I saw I was over there, I saw a 14.
No shit.
That was the lowest number you saw.
Yeah.
Man or woman?
I don't know. The car
I'm
was
sure it
going
was a man.
just it was a Lamborghini. I think it was a Murcielago, and they were driving down the sidewalk.
Surely
I'm 14, bitches.
Exactly. Only 13 other motherfuckers can get ahead of me.
Surely it's got to be a man. Like, do they even put women in that line?
That's what I was
doubt
wondering.
it over there.
I mean, is it 14's daughter? Fuck him.
I don't think they let women drive over there. They treat women like shit.
That's what I'm getting at. If they treat their own women.
Qatar's a little bit better than,
a little
than a lot of
different.
the other countries.
But if they treat their own women like shit, what are they going to do if you take your woman over there?
Yeah.
Well,
you know, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I just read a story about Thailand where some gal was from Singapore and she got on this bus and two dudes didn't agree with it and the whole fucking bus gang raped her and they killed her afterwards.
That's extreme.
And nobody stopped the bus. They just kept going.
Yeah.
That's extreme.
Very. Yeah.
That's the
That's
culture.
why I don't go to
over there.
Thailand.
Thailand.
Afterwards, yeah. It's not like 2 piece and a breast or anything.
I
Hell
love
no.
thighs, bro. I'm in Thailand always, man.
Yeah.
You're like Susan Sarandon in Thailand, though. She's getting those squats going on with the what was that thing? The thing that she used to
Jane
do.
Fonda thing.
Yeah. Oh, the
Thigh Master.
Thigh master.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the
Nice.
Thigh master.
I'm the Thigh Master.
Bad man.
I ain't gonna lie, I think it's pretty sweet when a woman will take a freaking like
Watermelon
back
and crush
down
it.
That's like,
Yeah.
all right.
It's
Aren't
impressive.
you a little intimidated, though?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you
but in a
seen?
good
Have
way.
you seen Kevin's wife? She'll beat all of our asses. I
Don't you
guarantee
threaten
that.
me with a good time, honey.
Yeah. Me and Kevin, we both live in fear, bro.
So, just
the
in
time.
case you didn't know, we talked about this beforehand. There's a video that we always reference on the show of Dave's wife working out in the snow. You know,
Yeah.
she made it to town, but Dave didn't.
Right. Yeah. I called into work that day.
So,
Bringing it up again.
so the person working out with her is Kevin's wife.
Right. Yeah.
An absolute beast, apparently. Jesus,
100%, man. I went rock climbing with him and his wife one day.
That was.
I made it up. I made it up. Like how far
Did you lift Dave up?
No.
Like, here, Dave. Let me get
See,
you down.
That's the exact response I think I said when Dave told me he was going rock climbing.
And then
It was
after
so
and then
great.
after he picked me up and took me down, I was like, "Yeah, I did it! I went rock
Now
climbing."
sit down over here, little boy.
Probably could have stood on my
Capri
shoulders
Sun.
and been higher.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. How far do you think I made it up, man? Like maybe 30 feet? 20?
I honestly did maybe
10?
maybe.
Bro, I love how he starts. I was like, you think like 30? And then,
You think it was
he didn't
like-
drop down a little. He's
It's like 120, right? Yeah, it's like football field length, I think.
10-foot increments down.
You went like 3 inches. What are you talking about?
That was a good trip, though. That was
It was fun, man. Hey, and my wife lost her cell phone on the canoe on the way back. We flipped the canoe over.
Oh, so that's not how I.
And by
not
we,
how
I mean
heard-
me.
That's not how I heard that story. I heard we were hanging 30 feet up in the air. She was trying to get a picture.
No.
Dave was holding on, trying to
One
reach
hand.
down for one-handed. She snapped it, dropped it. It went in the 30-foot whatever
Yeah.
depths of the
they
ocean.
were both in a canoe.
Yeah.
And so the water like just the coast just dropped.
Quick
super
drop
low.
off.
I mean,
Yeah.
4 feet out, I was up to here, and I'm 6'2",
Jesus,
6'3",
man.
whatever.
Yeah.
I would have been
And
underwater.
so, anyways, they get in the kayak, and I'm still on land.
No, we
And-
were in a canoe.
canoe, yeah, dual person canoe, and all of a sudden they make it like. I don't know. The ass end makes it like a foot away from the
Yeah, no, it wasn't far.
Whoosh, and I'm like, oh, I'm laughing my ass off. Too.
Jessie had her phone like
tucked in
right
her,
here,
tucked in
like
her,
on the side of
her-
yeah.
and it
and
still
just
fell out. Oh man.
And so, my wife, and someone else.
Me, I tried to
Was it
find
you?
it.
That was.
yeah, I
and
was in the
We're
water.
out there diving, but like, I went out there to try to help him, but I'm like, this is never gonna happen. Like,
we tried like the find my iPhone feature. Like,
I tried calling it.
Hear it.
Yeah, we tried calling to see if it would light up, but the water was so dark, and I was like, this is a lost fucking cause.
Yeah.
Y'all are diving in the water. Like 60 gallons, like million gallons of water.
Hey,
yeah, we can find it.
And hey,
We'll get it.
bless Kevin's wife, Amanda, man. Like we were like 15 minutes away, and every couple minutes, Amanda would be like, "I'll turn around. We'll go back and find it."
It was at least what, a 30, 45 minute.
Oh, it's a good drive.
Row,
Man.
like the row to get back to the vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
Then we were back in the truck. We were a good half hour down the road, and my wife's like, "We should go back."
You know what, babe? Yes.
And Jess is like, "No, it's fine." And my wife's like, "No, we need to go back."
Oh,
I
she
feel
totally-
so
That's
bad.
the appropriate face I have ever seen. Right.
That's a good friend, though, man. That's a good friend. Like she totally would have gone back and tried to. She would have rode 45 minutes back to that spot and tried to find it.
See, my sarcastic ass would
she
be
was-
like, "You're right. You need to go back."
Yeah, you need to go get your phone.
She keeps diving and diving, and we're all like,
I'll
"It's
have
fine,
dinner
let's
ready."
go." And she's like, "No, I'm gonna find it. I know I can find it." And we're just like, "Give up."
Listen, Scuba Steve, it ain't happening.
Right.
No,
Damn
sir.
you, Scuba Steve.
Hey, Biscuit, what's that contraption you got in your hand?
It's a
over there,
hand
dude?
dynamometer.
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 Is it ready to go? Is it set up?
Dynamometer. Yeah,
Do I have all the shots for
What's it do?
Measures your grip strength.
Hold on, I gotta go pee, but we're not ending the segment.
Okay, yes,
I'll be
Dave-
right back.
Oh my goodness!
Pissing live on the old
Yeah,
70s.
baby.
Give me that wireless microphone
Yes,
so I can
he is,
narrate
yes,
it.
he is. Oh god. Oh god.
There we go.
Don't do it.
No, don't give him that.
The people don't want that.
He'll
I'll be
really
down
do
for
it
it. I'll
too.
be down for it.
He'll fucking do it too.
You hear the pee hitting the water?
You ever had one of those peas that was better than sex?
Yes. Call them the orgasmic pisses.
One of these days, we're gonna have a microphone in there, so you can, when somebody does pee, we can hear it hit the water and everything.
Just put a
You
hidden
get
mic
in there,
there.
zip it out, and you're.
Or you
need
get that
a
one
sounder.
squeaky fart.
Yeah. Oh. Feeling much better now, boys.
Gosh, that pee was great.
Or it'd be one of those you shut the door. Just farts this giant gas cloud. So what you got over there? What we doing with this thing?
So this is called a hand dynamometer, and basically what this is to record your grip strength, how hard you can squeeze.
So you should only do this
right
one
here.
time, right? So
I
you
mean,
can get that grip going.
You can do it as many times as what you think. I've seen people do it 3 or 4 times, and then their first one isn't as good as like the very last one. So it's almost kind of like a warm up.
Okay.
Some people are good right off the get go. Some people,
I figured it'd be like a 1 straight out the gate. You're doing it.
That's how it is with me. It's all or nothing that first shot.
Right.
But some people like a good warm up, like a good type of
All right. So
But-
tell us what we're not going to beat.
You want me to go? You want me to set the bar?
Yeah, man. Set the bar. Shit.
Are you gonna give it?
Listen to that.
Pressure.
Oh.
Are you gonna give it 100% here?
How many tries are we gonna get?
Are you kidding?
You
Just
get
the
as
one?
Yeah, you get as many tries as you want. So,
But don't you always?
I say I think we need a cap.
for Dave, you can adjust the hand smaller to reach around it.
Look at my hands, dude. They're
Dave.
super small.
Dave.
What?
He just said reach around.
Reach around.
Oh, fuck! I missed that. I'm sorry.
But
Fondle the balls, baby.
Yeah. However it is, so we're all on here. You can adjust like your age and
Okay.
all shit like that. But we're not.
Then
gonna
that's
do
what
that.
Dustin was saying earlier. He's
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna
like
get my
50
age.
yeah.
We're like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're all gonna be on the exact same baseline. So it'll
Cool.
tell you if you're strong, weak, or above.
Oh, like
whatever.
for your age?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck you, contraption. Don't tell me what
can.
I am.
We're all gonna be the exact same age.
All
and
right.
The only thing that will
Can we be an
adjust-
85-year-old man?
I don't know if it goes up that high. But
I might be able to participate in this
the
one. I don't think that'll
best-
fuck my wrist up. I think.
Let's just see what you can do.
Well,
Yeah, I think I'll be all right.
mainly it's just all that tendon. It's all that squeezing.
Just remember, I don't have as much leverage as you guys. I got teeny tiny little.
Bro, I
girl
can
hands.
adjust this to fit your hands.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't have big hands.
But
They're
so
just wide.
So like I said, so
Got
I
these little
can
itty-bitty
we
base
can
hand
adjust
fingers.
this. We can
Saucer
adjust
fingers.
this
Right.
to whatever. If it doesn't feel comfortable in your hand, we can adjust it. When I say we can at least get 2 or 3 tries.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
So the
So do
way
you not want to set the bar?
No, I will.
Okay.
But the way that this works is
I think we
you
should
can't,
pass
you
this
can't
way.
do it this
so
way.
Kev goes last.
That does nothing.
Okay.
Pushing that
Doesn't help.
Literally does nothing for you.
Okay.
It's one-handed. No 2 hands.
Okay.
And whenever you It'll get set. You'll hit start, and it'll clear up to 0, and you squeeze, and then you can let go, and it'll read what your poundage is.
So you got 424.
I got 42.4 pounds.
Okay.
You weren't squeezing very hard.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we can record it off that.
Okay.
But you have to wait for it to clear, so just don't squeeze, let go. Squeeze, let go. Think of it in that kind of an aspect. The best way that I've found to do it is not to sit down, is to stand, hold that at your side, and just give her a fucking squeeze.
Give her the old crank.
All right.
Yeah, because something with sitting down is you can't
you
generate
can't get on
as
it.
much energy
as
if you would if you were standing.
Sure.
Make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Considering Scotty rolled the damn pan sitting on his ass while we were all standing.
Ready?
I don't know.
Fatty Arbuckle over here.
I just tells you how strong Scotty is. He's like, yeah, if you're a bitch.
No. No,
guys.
Just got lucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, Biscuit is squeezing the grip thing. And what's his poundage over there, Scotty? What is it? 186 pounds?
I don't know if I want to keep going.
I wasn't expecting that.
How much was it?
18. Yeah, there you go.
186.
186 pounds.
Here I am, 50% shoved up again.
I've only maxed this thing out once.
I am pregnant.
That's 198
God
pounds.
damn it.
That's the max, 198?
Yeah, and after that it just reads E.
Nice.
I figured one.
And I've had it read E once.
One time? Okay,
Once.
all right. Pass that
Who's
shit-
next?
Scott.
I guess me.
I want
Here,
Kev to go last because we all
feel it
know
in
that
your
Kevin's
hand.
going to be the only one that could possibly beat that score.
Does that feel?
That's not bad.
That feel good.
Yeah,
so
that's-
you can adjust that little dial, turn it. I can't remember one way or the other, and you'll start to feel it move in your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's a lot better actually. I'm with you. So it's start, right? Nope. On.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get up.
There you go. Get up, buddy.
Let me get up on
yeah,
this.
there you go. Get that torque, bro.
Shut up, Dave. Getting that torque on the old 70s. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Okay, ready?
And then squeeze, let go.
Give it to me.
Ease.
What is it?
It's
86?
128.
It's not the
pretty
worst.
good.
It's not the
not bad.
best either. Here,
You wanna go?
do it again?
Time?
Shit. Oh.
My goal is to beat Dustin.
Oh, we're over there.
Let me see it.
So
That shouldn't be too hard.
128 pounds.
100. Oh, damn. Listen, it does. That shouldn't be too hard.
So
Trying to beat me.
feel it in your hand. Put it in your hand. See, does that feel good? Do you want to adjust it?
That little rolly.
What's it do?
So lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. One way or the other. Do you want to share a mic, Kevin?
All right.
Oh, that would be hot.
So what do I hit?
My two big
Do I hit
muscle
start?
men.
Hold on. Let me see it. Is it still on?
No.
Nope. Okay. So whenever, does that feel good in your hand?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So we're to hit there, and then you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it read 0 and then hit it? Just
How's it
squeeze. You're good.
Come on, Dust. You got
We
it.
got here, man.
104.
Woo, 104.4.
Now I'm injured, so just remember that I'm going to participate, but
Shut the
I'm
fuck up,
recovering from a serious hoverboard injury.
Hold on. I don't know if it goes down
I
this
don't
low.
think any.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't think any injury can be taken seriously.
Is there child
when it's,
setting on that?
Tell that
hoverboard.
tell that thing I'm 98 years old.
Can we
please.
get the baby hand setting, please?
right?
But he's Dave, and he's got tiny hands.
All right, Dave. Whenever feel it in your hand first. Does that feel good?
Oh, it feels great, man.
Oh, yeah.
Feel it. Ooh, feel
Does that?
it,
Hold on.
Dave.
Before you fucking squeeze here.
Hold on
I am
here,
not
let
squeezing
me-
yet.
Does that
There
feel
we
good
go.
in your hand? You think you get a good squeeze?
Oh,
Okay,
baby.
hit
I
start.
always get a good squeeze in.
Hit start first,
Uh-huh.
and then squeeze. Good. You're good. Fucking trumpet over here. What do you got,
What
bro?
do you got, bro?
130.
Oh,
130
yeah.
injured on a hoverboard, son.
Now wait a minute. What did you get, Scott?
I got 128.
Oh, bitch! I beat you.
I wasn't really trying.
I got too excited. Why not, man? That's not fair.
That feel good in your hand? Like you want it?
He's like,
it
before-
really does matter.
Don't do it
so
yet.
if it's not good enough, like if it's too close,
Baby hands.
Okay.
you won't get. You'll feel yourself max out on it. Like you can't squeeze anymore.
There we go.
So get it to where it's. Like
Don't
a
do it yet.
Good.
Don't
like
do
a
it
good
yet.
Squeeze.
Don't do it yet. Let's place bets, boys. Closest to what he actually gets. I'm gonna go 172. What do you think, Dustin?
165.
What's Biscuit get?
186.
186.
Yeah.
I think he'll get one.
I'm doing 178.
Isn't that what I said?
Oh, no, you
172.
said 172.
Okay.
I said 168.
Well, I was going to say 179.
Say 179. The price is right.
Yeah.
179.01.
Right.
All right. Whenever you're ready. It really.
You should stand up, though.
It does help to stand.
It helps to stand, yeah.
It really does. Like, it's generating from.
I got to keep the faith in Biscuit here.
Hold on. Let me see. Before you get ready to squeeze, make sure it's still staying on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. Whenever you're ready.
Here we go, Cass.
Squeeze the fuck out of it.
Let's see what you got,
Squeeze
dude.
it, squeeze it.
Squeeze. Good.
Oh, dude.
What is it? What is it?
Not good.
What is it? Let's see.
148.8.
Hey!
Oh.
That's good, though.
That is actually pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I was hoping at least like 169.
Biscuit was saying.
Well, he kind of set the bar. I mean, this guy goes out and palms rocks for a living.
But Biscuit was saying, like, just because you have big muscles doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to do good on shit like that or like.
I mean, all I'm
shit,
saying, his
right?
forearm's like Jurassically bigger.
Oh my
But
God.
isn't that
Not
right?
a fucking chance.
Isn't that right though, Biscuit?
What?
It's more of like a technique thing than like a pure strength.
This is pure strength.
Yeah, but
This
like,
is
but the
literally
bending,
how hard you can squeeze.
the bending stuff though, right?
To an extent, yes.
Well, I mean, the frying pans are more technique than
That is. That's why.
strength.
That's
Pure
why it's like
strength.
it's a gimmick.
Yeah.
Because like, you figure out the technique to it, and then like the cards, there's a slight technique, but it's also that mental break.
I can't do the cards.
No, me neither.
Even when he laid the, my wife is like
27.
5'9" or no, what was it? It was like she's like 5'2",
5'4",
like I don't know,
13
20
pounds.
pounds. And she can rip like 150 cards in half. And I'm
27.
like, great, I can't even do two.
27. Biscuits are like 27.
You want to try it again?
84.
Yeah, I actually do. I'm kind of mad at myself.
Okay, put your hand up. Yeah,
You guys are about
try
the
right
same.
here.
Yeah, you guys are about the same.
Yeah, this is a pretty good one. So see how my fingers are. Get it to be more right here, and you might get a little bit better of a squeeze to
Get a
it.
little funk to it.
And then
Funktastic.
Whenever you're ready, just hit start. Make sure to hit the start button so it records it.
Good picture of Dave
And
filming
then squeeze.
There you go.
There you go. Go squeeze. You're good.
A little better, 156.
Hey, all right.
See, some people are that way. The more they sit there and try to squeeze it, the more.
Do you want to do another one then?
The better
You always
they
said
get?
on the thard that was usually your best one.
Well,
Sorry,
that means he needs to go at least
sorry,
sometime.
sorry to make you get up again. Look at that. That's exactly what Dave did without sound effects.
I did this. I said,
I don't know if you guys want this one.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I made like a trumpet noise. I went. What is it?
oh my
192.
God.
You horny motherfucker, you. Dear God.
That's 6 pounds off of maxing it.
You are the sexiest man alive.
Fucking
I'm
straight
sorry.
hard right now.
Stay away from
And that is fucking.
You stay away from my ladies.
Yeah.
All right.
Get away from all of them. Everyone, my daughter included.
Yeah,
Gone.
absolutely.
Just hit start.
Get
whenever
back
you're
here,
ready.
All right.
Get back, Gene.
Fuck you, man. I am feminine. Get over here and love me, man.
over here and love me. I need some taquito.
The food of my people, man. Fuck yes.
Yeah, make sure it's on. Just click on.
Okay, it's
then
on.
Whenever you're ready,
And then
hit start.
start.
Squeeze the fuck out of it.
Yep.
You should just hit start.
Do it sitting down, see if there's difference.
What's it got?
103.
There's a difference.
There's a big difference.
Yeah,
What did
now
you
you're
have?
in my
What did you
league.
have?
I had 142.
142.
Yeah, I think it
think
was
so.
142.
Was it? And then
Okay, so 142 and then
142, and then Dave was 148,
I
right?
think so.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it this
I
way.
was like 100.
I
I can't do shit with my left hand.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, 111.
I don't know what I could do with
Yeah.
my lefty either. I'll try it. I'll see what
New
I
external devices connected. Do you want to enjoy this?
What is
get. What the fuck is going
What are
on?
we
Dude, what the fuck?
What is this?
I can't click no.
It won't let me click no, actually.
It's on the TV.
Hold up.
did we
Who's
get
trying
hacked?
to connect?
Did we get hacked?
No. So that's one of my favorite things
Russia.
to do.
What is
I
it?
don't know if I've told you guys this, but my neighbor keeps his TV unlocked.
Yeah.
And occasionally I like streaming just the rawest, hardcorest porn over there.
Yeah.
Like he'll have fucking Thanksgiving going on,
Get it.
right? And I'm hitting like black cocks and socks, you know,
Oh, he lost everything there.
right to his main TV, you know.
138.
And he still hasn't locked it
Well, you had
down.
156.
So I'm waiting
What
for
was
the day he does it to me.
156? That's pretty good.
It's funny.
Yeah, but I don't have a problem with it. Because the only TVs he can do are down here. I don't have a problem with that.
That's
There
pretty
you go.
good.
There you go.
That's good.
Here.
Dustin.
Yeah.
Should I try lefty?
Either or. Whatever you feel comfortable with.
I went to do
I'm
opposite.
gonna go righty again.
What about sitting down? What
Okay,
about the other hand?
I can't do left.
Sit on it first, dude. Get the stranger going.
Come on, trumpet. That is the face of gold.
What? It wasn't on.
No, it was on. That's just how bad it was.
Damn it, Dave.
191. 192?
Get fucked, Dave.
Why is it saying that now?
I have zero idea. That is not it.
Because the age is 0. Turn the age to 0.
He says,
That is not it.
all right, I need a break. Dustin,
This baby's yoked
Hit
as
us some
fuck.
music then, man. Oh, my God. I gotta go ahead and
no, I
mark.
just mean my fucking hand needs a break.
I got to go ahead and mark the time on that one.
Please
Holy
do.
shit. Oh.
What is that? Age 24.
Yeah, and then make sure to hit start or yeah. Yep, and then just squeeze.
Oh, it wasn't on.
120.
Hey,
see?
all right.
Yeah.
Dude.
We're all getting better, except me. I got worse.
I know that one that I just did was better than that.
Was it?
So I'm
Give
so
it a little
I'm
bit, bro. We
so
got
sad.
plenty of time.
I'll save it for the cooldown.
Don't shoot your wad all at once, bro.
I'm pretty sure I just shot
It sounded like
at
you
least
shot
one or two,
something.
man.
Bro, look at that face. That was fucking
Oh my God!
gold.
If I have ever seen Dave's O face, that was it. Now his wife's gonna come busting through the wall.
One day if you're like,
Yeah.
No snow.
one day if you're like,
My old face.
all right, boys.
Both your wives come after us. It's like two Terminators from the future.
Oh my God, that's what it is.
Oh my God!
I need a break,
Hey,
guys.
before we do that, big thanks to our Patreon patrons. You can head on over to patreon.com/the old 77 podcast. Big ups to Biscuit Strength, our guy Biscuit,
Hey.
diamond member
man.
right there.
My
We
man.
also have JT,
Paranormal Son.
Paranormal Son in Auckland, New Zealand.
That's right.
We have our crew, the JC Paranormal Society.
That's right.
And-
Happy
and-
birthday, Aaron.
Hey,
I was just have
there
to
it
believe
is.
one of them has a birthday. Happy birthday, Aaron.
Yeah.
We also have Jamie
Yeah.
from In the Groove.
In the Groove.
And I feel like I'm missing one.
The homie Dub IZ.
Our boy
There
Dub
it
IZ.
is.
Got them all,
Chess
baby.
Team Records.
Actually, you
Yeah.
got one more.
We got
What?
one more. Whoa,
For real?
Wait a minute.
Nuh-uh. Seriously?
This guy.
This guy.
Hey, all right. Right on.
Shit.
man.
That's gonna be hard to remember now.
I didn't check
So
everything
many.
before we jumped on. Awesome. Thank you, brother, man.
I'm gonna have to start smoking less weed.
So we'll be right back, man, after
Money.
this.
Bitches. Wow, that was a good one.
That was a really good one.
I made up a new.
Michael, it's nearly 5 o'clock in New York.
Get them on the conference phone.
And?
My apple says we'll make the best proposal.
Whether you're leading the pack or just beginning, Forsyth Computers is your best personal computer store. Apple, IBM, and compact portable.
Forsyth, your personal computer store.
Now, the hard part is getting it on the other side of the glass, because there is a trick to it.
So welcome back to the old 77. We're just still talking. Why not?
Yeah,
Let's throw
fuck
some
it.
of that. Let's just throw some of that music up in
my
there.
bad.
We're on 140 because Dave just started rolling. Dave just started rolling.
Dave's like, fuck
Dave's
it.
got a bad
We're doing
habit.
it live.
Dave's got a bad habit of going, fuck you guys, we're on.
I do.
He's got baby hands.
That's my thing.
That's the guy who doesn't edit.
That's my thing, man.
The guy that doesn't edit is also the guy screaming into his microphone.
Don't give a fuck.
Is that the guy over here like that fucking guy? No, I don't want to. How am I going to edit this
Hey,
shit?
give me a few minutes. I'm gonna give that grip thing one more try.
Deal.
He can't let it go, man. He can't.
All right, so
It's killing him.
somebody's got a trick. Biscuit, you got a trick for us?
No, we were talking about a trick that will get you
Oh,
a
a bar trick,
shot.
yeah.
Oh, free shot every
Yeah,
time.
free shot every
Yes.
time. Every time.
Every time. So you make a bet with somebody that if you can't drink this shot, say there's a shot sitting here on the table.
Okay.
Right here. Let's just say this was a shot glass. Right.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
You say, hey,
I'm not shooting that Copenhagen.
Fuck no.
Fuck that.
I bet you I could drink this shot without, or no, sorry. All right.
Oh shit, we gotta get serious.
Yeah,
on this.
I got
Okay.
because a hat's part of it, so you have to have a hat.
Oh,
first
okay,
off.
okay.
So
damn,
you
You're
try
out
to
on
get
this
someone to get you a shot, and you go, listen, pay for my shot if I can drink that shot without touching that hat.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
You're like, oh no, you can't. Blah, 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 right.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
So
But yeah,
you come up
He's
to
like,
it,
oh,
and
yeah,
you go.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, all right, it's gone.
Okay.
Right. It's gone.
And then he's gonna go, no way.
And then he's gonna spill it.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say that
It
you asked somebody else to pick your hat up for you.
No,
or
I
something.
get it. I get it.
It works.
I knew what he was doing the moment it's gone. Well, how are you gonna check?
Yeah.
You
The
gotta
funny
fuck it
thing
up.
is,
Got him.
I stole that from Cheers.
Oh, nice.
Fucking Ted Danson.
Hey
every
man,
time,
old
man.
shit is new again, so it don't matter.
Harry the Hat.
That's right, Harry the Hat. I
Cheers
remember
is
that.
surprisingly-
I remember that.
Yeah.
Surprisingly bingeable.
It was good,
Oh, for
man.
sure.
It was a
I
good
believe
show
it.
back in the day. Man.
Oh yeah.
It was good back. in the
I've
day.
watched every single episode all the way through. Probably
It was
like
one of those
4 or
weird
5
ones
times.
that I didn't enjoy it, like Seinfeld. I didn't enjoy it during the time.
Same.
Now it's like it's okay.
Yeah.
I can watch a
like
couple Seinfelds in a row and
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh no, dude, I love some
But
Seinfeld.
Cheers, I can binge that shit straight through.
Diane or Kirstie Alley?
Kirstie.
So
Is it Kirstie or Kirstie?
Kirstie.
I didn't like her because she
I don't know.
just cried all the goddamn time.
Yeah. Diane or
Diane kind of reminds me of my mother-in-law.
Diane was the blonde.
I hope Diane. I hope your mother-in-law's not listening.
Oh, I've told her that. I've told her that.
Oh, well, never
Yeah,
mind.
I was straight up. I was like, yeah, like when I watch this show, that's you.
Yeah, I never
100%.
did. Never did like Diane.
Was Diane the blonde?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that Ted Danson's girl?
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
correctly?
So for a
Yeah.
while, she dated Kelsey Grammer, and that's
Yeah.
how they brought in
Frasier.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, he played that Frasier character for like 17
forever.
fucking
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. Dude, they're getting ready to do a Frasier reunion.
Yeah.
They're going to do another
a whole
season.
season,
Yeah, another
yeah.
season of it.
I liked Frasier.
I like Frasier too.
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
thought it was
people
good.
don't get Frasier, but you have to have
was
a
good. It was
certain
witty.
level of intelligence.
Absolutely.
You have to have a palate for that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It was a very witty
Never
show.
watched it.
But I hear Niles isn't coming back.
Fuck that.
Niles was the best part.
Yeah.
No,
I
I'm
agree.
sorry. Maris was the best part.
Yeah.
His gigantic off-screen
There
woman
it is again.
who was bedridden, and she would just call on the phone, and you would never hear her and never anything.
Yeah. You'd hear stomping
There we are
around.
again. We're back.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There it is again.
Do you want to enjoy this?
It's got to be that.
Enjoy.
See, now it's gone.
Is that your neighbor?
I kind of wonder that.
Bro,
so
your
off
neighbor's
the-
watching us
so
live right now.
I hope so.
He's fucking.
Hey, it's better than what
Welcome
I
to the
show
show.
him. Better than what I show him, bro.
Hey, neighbor.
I was telling us off the air, and I'm fairly convinced we're in the third segment. This is the cool down, right?
It
Yeah.
is. It
Hold
is,
on.
yeah.
Oh, we didn't do the
Shit's
thing.
getting weird.
Cooling it down on the old 77.
With the old 77.
Scott forgot to hit the button.
Scott forgot to hit the button. Anyway,
On
so
the old
and there he is. There he
He's
is.
back. The neighbor's back.
I'm fairly certain that this is my neighbor because I connect to his via Bluetooth,
Yeah.
and I've got Bluetooth, but it does this shit. I don't know.
So can he see what we're
No.
doing?
No. Other than the smart
Get your
TV,
dick out!
Yeah.
he's just.
I think he's just
Well,
fucking
that's
with you.
kind of what he gets. On his end, he gets the hardcorest, raunchiest, nastiest porn I've ever found in my live stream to his TV during like holidays where the fam's over. You know,
You're a
like
fucking
they've
great
got
neighbor,
football
bro.
going on, and all of a sudden here's like black cocks and socks, you know, tearing up little itty bitty girls.
Dude, Scott's neighbor is so great that he nearly burned his house down.
Dude,
yeah.
I really did.
Yeah, you really did, man.
Did you, or was it?
It was my boy.
It
It was my boy.
It wasn't you.
And he was totally cool about it. Came over the other day, actually. He's got security cameras up. He's got so many fucking security cameras.
Yeah.
And told us that there was some
I
dude
would
like
too, this kind of
sneaking,
neighbor.
right? This kind of neighbor.
Yeah.
He told us that there was somebody, you know, sneaking around and shit, and like lock your cars up. I'm like, thanks, man. That's great.
Yeah, that's a
No,
good
that's
neighbor.
That's a good neighbor.
a good
Sorry, I
neighbor.
burnt your fence down and stream hardcore porn to your room.
Speaking of
I feel bad
neighbors,
now.
didn't At the end of the road used to be.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I pulled on to this.
Shackle Secrets.
What's that called? Shackles?
Shackle Secrets, because he combined his two daughters' names together.
God, that's
Shannon,
so wrong.
It's like Shannon and Kelly. You put
What?
Shannon and Kelly together, you get Shackle.
Okay, so at the end of the street down here, Dustin's looking at me like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
You guys don't know about this?
No,
No,
they
yeah.
don't.
No,
He does.
I
I don't
do.
think this guy does.
I don't have it had an orange door, didn't it?
So at the
know.
street down here, down at the very end, not the one that's aimed like at the street. It's the one that's aimed towards the street that I live on.
Yeah,
if you have to get to it from there, it'd be the first one.
When you take the ride onto the road there, it's the first house on
But
the
kind of
right.
similar to our house.
Wait, what about this house?
This
You're about
house
to find out.
it was a normal everyday house, right? And back in the day, before they had Priscillas and Cirillas and all of that, Jeff City was really tight, man.
Yeah,
they
no
didn't
sex
like to
shops.
have any of that shit. They didn't want that shit.
Yeah.
And so somebody, because we are outside of city limits, he decided to open up a sex shop in his basement.
And he did.
And he did.
Yeah.
Like, it was like art, like here at the old 77. You come in my back door, come down the steps, there you are. Boom, sex shop.
Yeah.
Only I think he started like selling sex out of his basement.
He did his wife and his daughter.
He had strippers, I know that,
and they,
who were, I'm
they
sure, were
came in and
prostitutes.
axed him. But he named it, he like combined the names of his daughters, and that was the name of the place.
Yeah, Shannon and Kelly.
Yeah, that should have been your first.
Shackles.
Shackle Secrets.
What was your first clue?
Who's it
Because
named
I'm
after?
gonna
See
tell
them
you
two
what
pretty
mine
girls over
was.
there?
Yeah.
My daughters.
That's right.
Come on down
Don't
to
let
Shackles.
nobody, one of them farmers that don't want you fucking his daughter. Y'all stay away from my daughter.
If I remember correctly, he was like a diamond dealer. Like he was like a jewelry guy.
What was his
A
name?
jeweler.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad
Do
he
you
went
remember
to jail.
his
then.
name?
No.
Is he in jail? Did he go to jail?
If he was whoring out his daughter, I'd hope he is.
Was he gay?
Good question. I'm gonna Google it and see.
No,
if I can
I'm
find
serious.
it.
Was because I know a guy, and I'll tell you off the air, but he used to be a gemologist, and now he's no longer, and he works places that I go to, and I'm always talking to him and hanging out with him. And if this is the guy,
that would be awesome.
Oh my God, it's like the universe gave me a fucking gift, man. I'm gonna get him on the show.
So let's talk.
And a free 2-piece on that, motherfucker.
One thing for sure, he'll be able to find your house.
You know, that's he already. I've bought things from him, so he sold me a bed one time, like from across the way at JC Mattress.
I'm trying
He
to
knows where I live.
I'm trying to figure out what his name is. Actually, I know my wife knows what his name is, but I can't remember what it is, and I can't find it on Google. But we'll track him down,
Start
man.
with a B.
To be
I don't remember,
continued.
dude.
To be continued.
I don't remember.
All right. I just wondered.
Speaking of
Shackles,
some new shit going on with Carol Baskin, I heard.
dude.
Carol
so
fucking Baskin.
Carol alleges
Yeah.
that somebody from Homeland Security has provided her with a sheet, some kind of documentation that says her husband is alive in Costa Rica.
Guess
He's
what,
alive.
motherfucker?
He's alive. Is tiger shit, I'm sure, somewhere. That guy ain't around. Please.
Kev, did you watch Tiger King?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Do you know who Carol Baskin
Yeah,
is?
unfortunately.
Oh,
Yeah,
everybody knows
yeah.
who Carol Baskin
So he was
is.
like 80 when he passed. When he
went, right?
When he went, and so he'd be like 115.
That had to have
now.
been like 20 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
You know, he had to have been mid-70s. He'd been like 99 or something.
He was a pilot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don, I guess it'd be Don Baskin.
Don Juan.
Don
And what was
Baskin.
it? Was it supposedly he went to Costa Rica? Or no,
He went to-
supposedly he died, but he actually went to Costa Rica?
No, he allegedly told
death.
He allegedly told Carol that he didn't want to be with her anymore.
Yeah.
He was
And they killed
taking
him.
a
Oh.
yeah, right. Well, that's motive. He took $1 million out of whatever he had because he was wealthy. I mean, whatever fucking cat sanctuary that the Baskin has now is because of this dude. She had him declared legally dead, but then he went down there and took $1 million for investments, and in that she claimed that he only got like $80,000 in return. She claimed he was a horrible businessman and blah blah blah, and then she never saw anything else. She says that he died, or they at least had him declared dead, and that Homeland Security allegedly gave her a piece of paper.
Oh shit.
Bullshit.
But it's all coming from Carol Baskin.
Carol fucking
Who
Baskin.
in the fucking Tiger King, they didn't even admit to anything, and they're like, "Well, what happened to your husband?" She's like, "Well, what would I do with him? Feed him to the tigers? Like, well, how would I do that? Like, rub sardine oil all over him? Like, who would do that? You would, bitch. You would.
You.
Carol Baskin, that's who.
Well, it's funny because right after that came out, me and my family vacationed in Tampa. Guess who I saw riding her bike? Carol fucking Baskin.
Nice.
It was great. I loved it. But after that, she stopped riding her bike and shit. I just wanted to yell out the fucking window, Carol fucking Baskin.
Fucking bitch, Carol Baskin.
TMZ
killed her husband.
TMZ
whacked.
says Carol Baskin's
Yeah.
first husband still missing despite resurfaced interview.
Good old TMZ.
TMZ is a great news source.
By the way, he's still fucking.
They get shit. They get shit before everybody else because they're not afraid to publish it. They're not like, oh, we need to confirm that. Oh.
We need to confirm these people are dead now. Fuck it.
We don't need things
Full
like
send.
legit journalism to get in the way of our fucking confirming.
Right. Kobe's dead. I heard it from one person.
Right.
Kobe's dead.
Yeah.
Well, that turned out.
That actually did turn out.
They were the first people to report it. That's why I said that.
Yeah.
I was at work when that happened, running a basketball game.
No
actually.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Do you interrupt the live basketball game?
No, they actually didn't say anything about it because it was only on TMZ for a while, and then I think at the very end they mentioned it like during the post game.
In my
once
8
it was
years,
confirmed.
they've only interrupted a ball game for one, maybe two things. Now that I think of it, they've interrupted in Mississippi State, and I wonder if you were a part of this. They were at Mississippi State, and it would have been 5-6 years ago, maybe. But a dude was drunk and jumped in his car and went through the homecoming parade and killed a bunch of people.
Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
While
that.
they were doing some game. Because we
Yeah.
were on the air doing the game, and this happened live.
Damn, I don't remember
and
that either.
Because we pulled all of our Budweiser advertising and everything. It was really bad because this dude was drunk and everything, and here we are doing all these like the Bud Time halftime show, and the Budweiser this, and the Corona get fucked up crunk segment, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't even remember that, man.
Yeah, that was
crazy.
a while ago.
Yeah.
And then for COVID. Because we were playing the games as they were going.
Yeah.
And I think it was the SEC was like, nope, pull the plug. And we ended like 2 or 3 games like
halfway
They were
through.
just dribbling, playing, and then,
Nope,
we're done?
We're done. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that day
They're
very well.
already on the court.
But it was so strange, man.
Yeah. I remember that day very well,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, it was a weird day.
Yeah, we had
strange.
So the SEC shut down games mid-game?
Yeah, it was tournament time.
For sure.
Mid-tournament. They were mid-game. And then they just started canceling them left and right, and then all the other guys started canceling. And like true fucking assholes, my work went out and got a case of Coronas, and we had Coronas.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah.
Cheers.
Right. All right, guys, season's over. Have a Corona.
That was weird, man.
Yeah, it was strange.
All fucking 19 of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All 19.
Got
A
all
19
the
pack.
We got all the Corona, man.
Oh, the
You need more? I can call in my cousin. Juan. Lopez.
Juan.
Hector. I don't mean to be stereotypical. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's third segment.
I'm just imagining your dog.
That's
Every
my
time
dog.
you talk,
That's the best part.
That's my dog, man.
Yeah, man.
And I always feel the need to throw in that. What are you looking at me that way for, man? Fuck you. I am feminine. Shit.
Maybe that's why your dog barks every time.
She does
Like,
bark
what the
all the
fuck
time.
are you looking
Right?
at?
And that's exactly what I think of.
Yeah.
Get the shit out of my house, man.
I always try to sneak out of here when I leave. I always try to
Dave's
sneak
the only
out.
one that's done it.
Yeah, without
Yeah.
setting the dog alarm off. Yeah, I've done it once.
Yeah.
Just once, I think. Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
What got out without pissing off the dog?
You got to be
God.
super stealthy around.
I got
him,
one
man.
dog who will kill you, one dog who loves you, no matter who you are, and the other dog who's probably going to kill you, but she's not yet made up her mind.
Sophie.
Right.
She's kind of in the middle.
Yeah. So all my dogs have, personalities. Great big dog is, oh, hi guys, I love you. I am so happy that you are here to rob the house. I will help you. They really like this.
Yeah,
Steal this,
she's
please.
a sweet girl.
She loves everybody.
She's the best.
And then there's, the Cheech, man. Oh, fuck you. And then, Sophia, who is kind of like the borderline German. She's very upset with you. I don't understand why you are here. You piss me off with your mere presence. Now come over here and touch my monkey. Touch it. I have shit in the floor. I mean, that's it right there. So,
Biscuit, how's the strongman shit going? Dude?
Good.
I've been watching. I watched a video of you doing the yoke again the other day.
I just watched you yoke this thing out.
Yeah,
by the way.
67.
What was it?
467.
Yeah.
The yoke carry.
So
I'm trying to talk.
You ever do that, Kev?
I've never done the yoke carry. I really want to. I've tried to convince us getting one at the studio. They just
no.
There's only gonna be like literally 2 of us that would use it, and so they're like, we're not spending that kind of money. And
They're really not that expensive. It's like
$600.
Dude, I feel like
a Titan was like 200.
I feel like you could weld one up.
Yeah.
Dude, wait, metal right now? No.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
If you buy Titan,
I mean, you can get a couple catalytic converters.
They're cheap. It's
I might have to
definitely.
look into it. I really want one.
It's definitely worth it.
We got turf inside a turf field.
Do you have sandbags?
We got 150-pound sandbag.
Oh yeah, so very few people will throw that over the bar because you can do load over the bar, like with the sandbag. That's always good.
And
but
you
can
get
do
one of those logs.
Yeah, log is fun.
Dude, what were you on beforehand? Before this one, you were pulling what, like 400?
Yeah,
400-ish.
Yeah, it was like 350 or something like that.
And now you're up to 420 something.
On the 467
on the yoke.
Jesus.
What's your deadlift?
Not very well. Not very good at all. I think the most I've ever deadlifted was like right at like 435.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Mine's about 455.
Yeah, I'm not a deadlifter and I'm not a squatter.
I'm right in the 1100 club.
Nice. I broke 1,000. My very last powerlifting meet, I wanted to break 1,000 pounds.
What is the 1100 club?
Me and Scott are in the
That's how
69
much-
club.
I broke 1,100 pounds in bench press,
Weightlifting.
squat, and deadlift.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a total
The
weight
three.
lifted.
So all 3 together are over 1,000.
1100.
1100.
I'm at
Sorry.
1136, I think.
Yeah,
Is what mine was.
I did 1,002, and my goal going into the meet was to break 1,000, and I broke 1,002. That was that highlight of a lifting career so far has been breaking 1,002.
So is 1,100 and 1,000 are those? Is
1,100
is that just the same? Like you're getting there the same, but is 1,100
a lot
bigger?
more?
I know it's a lot more,
Yeah.
but is that like a bigger deal? Is that a different?
For sure, it's more weight lifted. Like
every
do they
100 pounds
celebrate
is like
that one?
the next class.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
you.
I'm in the
I thought
1100
I thought it
club.
was an actual club. I was like, really? Okay.
I
Cool.
mean, yeah, kind of. So it's like basically like, you know.
I know it's more weight, but I didn't know if they celebrated it differently.
Yeah. It's just like, well, kind of like, you know, when you first bench 225, you're in the 225 club.
I got you.
And it's a hypothetical thing, but it's like it's an achievement.
Yeah.
It's like the Mile High Club.
It's
Yeah. Same, like
it's
you
stuff
bench-
you guys use to get yourself motivated and keep
Basically,
rolling forward.
and you know, 225 is
Yeah.
a bar, 2 plates on each side.
Yeah, I get it. It's the same as a little Dungeons and Dragon kid, you know, making up a thing so he can go impress his friends.
I've
Basically,
never
yeah.
played Dungeons and Dragons.
We-
I've always wanted to
We
play
never
Dungeons
have
and
either.
Dragons.
This is the only guy
I
who
have.
has.
I have.
You know they got a movie
A
coming out,
little
right?
bit, a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
You can't have
I
a
saw who
D&D
was
movie.
Chris
I
Payne?
refuse.
I don't think so. Yeah.
It's gonna be bad.
No.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be
It's
bad.
gonna be anything.
I'm just telling you, it's gonna be
You're
bad.
never-
I hope it's somewhat enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like
Listen.
a guilty pleasure type movie. That's what I'm all right. I know.
D&D, you're never gonna find, especially the people that have played D&D. You're never gonna
Satisfy them.
You're never gonna have any kind of story in a movie that's better than a campaign that you and your buddies
I think
did.
the fact that they're going with the funny route with it,
Yeah.
I think
they
is the
are.
right move.
I'll tell you, if you like D&D and you want to see a show, I recommend a show. It comes on VRV, and it's called it's like Netflix, but with anime and
Verve.
other.
I know what you're talking.
Okay.
Verve.
Okay. Didn't they call that Verve? VRV?
I don't know. If, I
know,
only
it's like
had it
Crunchyroll,
briefly.
right?
Yeah, it's got anime and shit on it. But there's a
You guys
show.
know what I'm talking?
There's a show on there.
It's like okay, go ahead.
Well, there's a show called Harmon Quest. And Harmon Quest, it's I think it's Dan Harmon, the guy that made Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And a bunch, and then they always have the celebrity that dies in every episode because they're only there for like it's them playing D&D, and they'll have like a celebrity guest for one session, and they always kill him off before the end of the episode. But then they're sitting there playing D&D, but then after they've taped the D&D, they animate it, so like you see them as cartoon characters. Like so, sometimes it's a cartoon. And they're standing there and they're getting ready to fight. And then, like, right before he swings the hammer, he goes, wait a minute, why the fuck would I hit him with it? And then it cuts back to them, like, arguing at the table.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah,
so it kind of goes back and forth.
That's
and
cool.
I recommend that. It's but, dude, I'm telling you guys, if we play D&D, we got to have a D&D episode.
I'll try it.
Yeah, for sure.
Got to play that.
They had a D&D
I mean, I say
TV
try it,
show
like
or
I'm-
short or like TV movie back in like the early '80s, I think.
It almost
was a cartoon.
There was a movie named Dungeons and Dragons in the 2000s.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in the 2000s?
Yeah.
I know there was one. I want to say it was like early
They made a
80s.
D&D movie in the 2000s. They had a cartoon in the 80s, but nothing is gonna accurately.
Right.
Because I'm gonna tell you, man, it's so wild. The shit that you guys will come up with.
I'm sorry, man. I keep looking in the floor and just see the sea of cards and fucking bent frying
Yeah,
pans.
I dropped some cards.
I mean, there's 6 frying pans bent to shit over here. I don't normally see that.
Biscuit.
Man, the mice are hard in here tonight.
Yeah.
Woo.
You gonna bend some or fucking tear some cards?
You
for
gonna
us
tear a
now?
card?
What do you got?
You
got
want
want
that
that
for sure.
whole deck.
You got some shit
Huh?
lined up?
I want to see you do that whole deck.
So it's shuffled up, but this is a whole deck.
Jokers and everything,
52?
right?
No,
Yeah.
54.
There's 52 cards in a deck.
Sure.
Make
Two
it
jokers makes it
53.
54.
Can you still do it
And
if I
then
make
you
it
have
the direction thing.
Yep, you have the directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A poker set.
Yeah.
Makes it 50. What?
Five.
55.
Okay.
And then where is it? There's another one.
The
The directions on how, like, about like bicycle and like their cards.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple.
Yep.
Yeah, there's 2 of those.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here they are.
Yeah, you have your directions.
Put those in there. Don't
Yep.
let that motherfucker cheat. Put
Right?
the cards
There's-
in there.
there's-
Oh, those are from my deck.
Why don't you put
Oh,
that
okay. Never
in
mind
there?
That's why
There
I
it
was
is.
tossing
Go
him
ahead.
extra
Discover,
cards.
learn, play, all about bicycles. So that
Okay.
makes it
Let's
56.
put one of these
56.
in there. Let's get
So
that
it's-
going, boys.
Yeah.
4 more.
There you go, son.
Put that grip thing in there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, just rip that in half. Hey,
Can
man,
you
can you
tear
take this
it?
table?
So you've seen, like, you know, you can fuck with the cards. I mean, they're not perforated.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, they're real cards.
I saw you pull it out of a fresh pack. You're
Oh,
good.
dude.
Can
I
you
still
tear?
have packs
Can
of
you
cards
tear
around
it
here from
still
that.
in the box without breaking the plastic first?
Without breaking the plastic, no. It'll break the plastic, it'll break the box, and then it'll rip the cards.
Well, I mean, like
I've done it in the cellophane before. It is fucking difficult. But
Okay.
yeah, I've done it in the cellophane.
Okay.
I watched him, or at least saw,
I've
the
done it. I've
aftermath
done
of
it in
him.
the cellophane too.
Look at this, right? Like it's nothing.
It's the best
Look at
place.
that. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Let
Never
me,
seen
let
that
me get
before.
that tabletop
That's
up
wild.
there. It moved on us, but there you go. Yeah.
That
Here,
is-
do it again.
that's
Bullshit. I don't believe.
I don't
Let's do it again.
believe.
Let's do it again. That's a trick deck,
I don't
bro.
believe
Yeah,
it.
do it with
So
this
you
deck.
can see, like, still, like,
There we go.
cellophane.
Cellophane and all.
There's always a little tab to help you get the plastic or
Cellophane.
That's
Not that
insane.
he needs it.
Oh, right.
Open that fresh deck. You hear it? Oh, yeah.
See if we can do it in the box.
So fresh.
You saw I didn't take it out
Damn,
of the
he's
box.
doing it in the box this time. Fuck.
I don't know if I can do it in the box.
Oh, he did it.
There we go.
He sure did.
In the box.
That's impressive.
Dude, I'm glad you're on our side. Man.
You want to try it?
When the shit hits the fan.
You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it
he
in the box.
immediately fucking emasculates you. You want to
There you
try
go.
it?
Do I want to look like an idiot?
No. So that there is a technique to
I
it.
kind of saw how it, like,
Yeah.
right on the hand.
Yeah.
On the edge of the hand.
So basically, this is just a brace.
Yeah.
Like, it is to do nothing else. Like, and the biggest thing is don't squeeze the cards
Okay.
because that won't create.
It doesn't.
tear.
I've tried that. It does not work.
Like, literally, you could grab it like this. Nothing moves. I mean, it's just that is how it stays. That is how I tear. I mean, that's how a lot of people tear. I mean, you could tear it like that, but you
Okay,
grip.
now after telling you all this, he goes, "Yeah, my wife, who's like 5'3",
Did
5,
20
she's like a midget, like
27
really, you know,
cards,
she's-
yes.
She did like 30 cards with her bare hands.
And it's always good to make sure everything stays nice and square. Does mean
So if you can't do it, you're a pussy,
right?
You know,
Just like this.
I ain't what I eat.
I always knew you were a dick. Hey, joking.
Oh, hey,
But
hey.
you pinch and tear. You're not pulling over your hand.
Yeah.
You're tearing.
All right.
As much as it looks like it comes back, it is a straight down type tear.
All right.
And just getting it going is a fucking pain for me, at least.
It's all about that mental fortitude.
I don't have it.
Because I mean, it just destroys
Dude,
your
you
hands.
have got to have no feeling in those hands, man. It's
Every
straight
morning.
up, straight up rock
they're
paws, bro.
just numb as hell every morning. So, this way. Other hand.
There you go.
Yep, other hand. And then
Oh, so
just like this.
tear with your non-dominant?
Are you dominant left or right?
Right.
Yeah, you're tearing with your non-dominant.
Okay.
As weird as that kind of sounds, it's how a lot of people do it. This hand is just that brace.
I thought that was a new sound. What the? Done.
That's how you do it. You grab, and then it's just tearing.
So the dominant hand is just locked in place.
It really having that dominant hand locked where it is. That is the big key.
You gotta be man. I knew I liked this cat the first time I met him.
I've tore Dex in my mouth before.
Because this dude straight up was like, "Let me see that," and he tears it right. And then he gives it back to me on the slide. He's like, "Look what you did!"
Nope. It ain't fucking happening.
It's hard.
That's hard as hell. And he makes it look so easy, dude.
That's probably that's probably one of the most difficult tricks I have. That and a horseshoe.
That fucking horseshoe.
Oh yeah, the horseshoe. You didn't bring any horseshoes,
dude. I've only seen one other dude do that.
Yeah,
that dude Jason. Was it Jason?
Jason.
Jason did it on the show.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
My hands are getting sweaty.
We've seen me fail enough for one episode.
Yeah. You gotta spread that shit out.
Crap, dude.
Right? We got multiple episodes to spread that out.
Spread that shit out, baby.
Spread the love.
Spreading it out on the old 77.
Oh, see, look at that.
Is he doing another one?
Yeah, he just finished it off.
Maybe that's why I was going down. Maybe I should.
We got one more.
We got one more. There we go.
Hang on, one more.
Yeah, you can. Oh no, I've got a whole fucking bag over there full.
You need to hit up the casinos, bro.
Oh, they don't. I wouldn't think they'd find it fun.
No. I meant you get their leftover cards, but then if I think about it, no, they put a hole in them.
No, they sell them.
No,
they sell
some, but majority they destroy.
Yeah.
Oh!
Pull back.
No. God, I feel the manliness in this room. I don't want to feel it, but I feel the manliness in this room.
I feel the musk coming off here in a second. God. Sweat my ass off.
Yeah. It smells like viewership.
Nope.
Not happening.
So if you're just on Anchor, you could easily go on over to Spotify and check out what just happened.
Yeah, man. We got the vids on Spotify.
We've also got YouTube. You can see it all.
Yeah.
Dustin makes us look good, man.
A pre-teared.
There you go.
You can head over to the old 77.com.
Is it harder the second time? Yeah. I figured it would.
So that is halving. This is quartering.
Yeah.
And then I've
only
done
eighth?
it.
Eighth that bitch.
Yeah. No fucking chance.
I
would feel like
that is what. Yeah.
To eighth it, you'd have to put them together and then do it, right? That'd just be a bitch.
God. Most cards I've ever torn those was 96.
Yeah. One time I whacked off 6 times in one day.
Is that all?
That says something right there.
Hey. It was that day you were in Cirilla's for like 7 hours.
That was the day I told my mom I had AIDS.
Yeah. And then afterwards he had AIDS.
They had to drag me out of there in handcuffs, man.
So we're just hanging out one day, get a text at like 11 a.m. Dude, the Cirilla's is awesome. 3:30 in the afternoon. I can't believe they still have this. Dude, are you still there?
Dave was watching all the fucking videos, reading the whole description.
It was more than that because the first ones were like 10 in the morning, and then the wild ones started coming in.
Like, wait a second.
Like 2:30 in the afternoon. You've been there for like 12 hours, dude. What the hell?
I wasn't really there for that long.
Did your wife buy some of that
My
Titan vagina
text got
cream
delayed.
for
You know how sometimes your texts get delayed and they come in
bro,
hours
what?
later?
I think I would
no
say the
fucking
exact
way.
same thing.
Yeah.
Excuses.
Hey, I wasn't there by myself though.
That was one of the funniest things. Oh my God, you were still there?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That was my first time, man. I had to let it all soak in. I'd never been to that place until that
So
long
many
ago.
flashlights.
So many
Yeah,
things
it
are
was
not
great.
soaking into me when I'm in this.
That's just what I was.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Wow, a lot of soaking in going in there.
A lot of soaking.
Do we have any other sex shops in Jeff besides Cirilla's?
No,
No,
just
I
up
don't
in
think so.
Columbia. It's the
There's
Old
2 in
Un.
Columbia. Right?
Yeah, I know Columbia's
Another
got 'em.
Cirilla's and
Cirilla's and the Old Un.
Yeah.
What's the one that's always Passions? Or is
Passions.
that the?
That's the strip
in
club.
Columbia.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Passions is an adult boutique back home.
What was the other strip club that was up there? There's 2.
Club Vogue.
Club Vogue
Heard
and
of that.
Rumors.
And Rumors.
Yeah.
That one's gone now, right?
I think so. And there was a
Vogue is,
place
yeah.
on the way down to the lake that was called Earth Angels. That's gone now too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's been
Then
gone
you go down there,
forever.
and then there's oh fuck.
Oh, the Gentleman's Club.
GQ next to that butts
Next
up
to McDonald's.
McDonald's,
Yeah.
and on the other side in the same parking lot as McDonald's is your church.
Yeah.
Well, it just needs a daycare next to it.
It's a one-stop shop,
right? And we're good to go.
Right, it's technically on the strip.
It's got something for everybody.
It's down the way. From
and there's another one down at the lake. And Flirt.
Flirt. I don't know about that one.
Flirt?
I don't know about that one. Yeah.
So when I delivered beer here in Jeff, we would also deliver to the lake, and I told him like, oh no, like I'm a lake guy, love going to the fucking lake, and it's like, well, you get the lake route. It was a fucking terrible decision, but Flirt was on my fucking route.
Nice. Why was that a bad decision?
There's so much shit.
Yeah, it's
so
too
many
big.
little fucking bars, and they're so spaced out.
Right.
But I have the dude who owns Flirt, his phone number, and when I went down there, like, I always try to give great customer service, regardless of what the situation is. I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is.
You're pissed because he didn't give you good customer service.
So I wheeled the beer in, and he's like, "Hey, man," he's like, just drop it here. We'll get it from there." And I was like, "Nah, dude, like you're getting like, maybe 24 cases."
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's basically on my wheeler right now. Like, where does it go?
Yeah.
And he goes, man, I mean, if you're cool with that, it goes back in the freezer.
Yeah.
Back in the fridge. And I was like, dude, I'll take it to the walk back there. And I started separating his beer out.
Uh-huh.
And dude comes in, and he's like, man, like, thank you. And I was like, oh, dude, for sure.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, you got my number and everything, And I was like, yeah, I had to call you so you can come down here and let me in. He goes,
right.
You call that number, and you're in. I was like, get fucked!
Yeah.
This is so cool.
He just immediately started coming himself.
Oh my god! Yeah. But like as I was walking through, and my fucking shoes were like sticking to the floor, I was like, nah, bro. I'm
That's
good.
how you know it's authentic, bro.
Yeah. His name's,
Yeah, that is
Tony.
how you know.
Tony from Flirt. I still have his number in my phone.
That's awesome.
Of course, his name's Tony.
It
right?
is, yeah.
It's some Italian
You
dude.
ever come out to a strip club?
That was the strip club that they had in Ozark, isn't it?
I bet it was.
Yeah.
Was it?
Probably,
Yeah.
I'd say.
That's
Maybe.
awesome.
Yeah.
Hey,
that
Tony
was-
over here. Fuck you. We're
No.
getting some pussies in the mouth. Okay, all right.
No.
Hey, we're out down here at the lake.
This dude's a huge black guy.
Oh, okay, so he
Yeah.
definitely wasn't Italian then.
Next time you're in Memphis, come on down to
Yeah.
Lester's here and we'll get you
So,
some.
so now I totally have him as an Italian dude.
An Italian black
we can't
guy.
get sued for that. Hey, it's fucking Tony's from Flirts over here.
Bro, it was, yeah.
Got my gal Leanne on main stage.
Oh, Leanne.
She killing and grilling, baby.
Leanne.
Yeah.
And if you need a home, she's a realtor.
And next up, Sugar.
I told you guys, our good friend Leanne showed up in my people that I might know today.
That's
Facebook.
fantastic,
Bro, that's
bro.
fucking crazy.
I love that.
Oh, you got to send me that link.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's not look at that on the air, please.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
It appears that she has because she's had different Facebook profiles in the past. I think I may have even been friends with her on Facebook at one point.
Yeah.
Holy
Um,
shit.
But
Get some of
but
that
it looks like
crazy.
it looks like the one that she's got up now is like new. Like
some of
it's-
that crazy
It's since
New
all
me.
it's since all of the crazy shit happened. Yeah, it's like
New year,
I think
new
her first
me.
post is from like late.
Don't piss her off.
Like fall
Hanging out.
2022.
Just killing.
Yeah, just killing it.
Just
killing
killing
it.
it down
Don't-
here at the lake. LOL. No
Don't
pun
piss
intended.
her off, man. Somewhere out there, there's a hitman that's hard up for money.
Yeah.
And could use
Hey
that
man, 20 bucks. I would say
$1,500.
20 bucks is 20 bucks.
I love that she tried to pay less for a murder than I've ever paid for a car.
Like a TV.
Yeah, $1,500.
I'm sorry, I hate this bitch, but I can only spend $1,500 bucks.
I'm on a budget.
Times is tough.
I'm a bad bitch on a budget. Times
y'all
is tough.
Real estate
Y'all
hasn't
seen
been
the housing
good.
market right now?
If you're on a budget and you need some high quality entertainment, head over to theold77.com and sign up for our Patreon.
Hit us over there, Dave.
The best
Yeah,
value
let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Giggity-goo.
Here we go, boys.
in premium.
And
content.
premium.
Kev, thanks for coming and hanging with us tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having
been
me.
a pleasure,
Thanks for
dude.
coming, dude. Yeah.
It's been a great show. Lots of laughs.
Yeah.
My chest hurts.
Welcome to the old
Laughing
77.
So hard.
We bent some shit. We broke some shit.
I got a fucking
I went pee like 6 or 7 times.
So many frying
this
pans
This
over
episode
here.
checks all the boxes, really.
right.
All of them.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything. that we
Biscuit
haven't
rip
done.
shit in half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
We're
look
not
at the,
frying anything
Look
anymore.
at the table right now. Look
Do
at
you
all
know
these
what it was
frying
like
pans
for
and
me to
shit,
walk
man.
through Walmart with 6 frying pans and 13 decks of cards in those frying pans? People be like, what the fuck?
Right,
Like, don't ask.
Some old lady's like, he having a party tonight.
Yeah, that's usually what I get. It's like, oh, are we rough playing poker? Like, yeah.
That's impressive, right?
So
there.
I bent two of them. Just saying.
Good job, Scott.
Thank you, man.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's the bendy thing? Let me see the bendy thing one more time.
Oh,
Let me make sure that shit's on.
Here you go, Dave. All right, I gotta make sure it's
Hit
on.
that start button for me.
Hit that start button, bro.
So you hit on.
All right,
Now,
here we
Dave.
go.
Dave, hold on.
Noises.
What?
Hit.
Start.
You fucking what me,
I didn't do
bro?
anything.
Jesus Christ, you're like my fucking child. What, Dad? Whoa.
Do
now
it,
hit
Dave.
start.
I will.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Come on, hoverboard. What'd you get?
129.
It went down.
Don't blow out your Hemi, bro.
I'll be all right. Folks, thanks for listening. We love you. Stick around for After Hours for our Patreon subscribers.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys later.
Bitches.
Oh, my God.
For a transcript of the Old 77 podcast, write down everything the boys say.